going to be hopefully the first of many. Just every now and again, we're going to be taking a look at two pretty much easy to get hold of beers, really, and pairing them off with one another. Of course, I'm joined by the lovely guys over at Wonda Beer Wonda. Scott and Wonda, how are you doing?
Hello.
Evening, Dean. And we're going to go for Beer Wars, Dean.
Beer Wars.
One of the finest beers available to man. And another one.
Am I trying these?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, you've got to try them as well. We're counting on you to give us your professional opinion.
I don't have I have my own dictionary of words, don't I?
Well, the review you said the other day, you didn't actually know words. I don't know if that was just words about
I'm not a
beer.
beer connoisseur, am I? So I kind of make my own stuff up as I go along.
We got told in there was something on Facebook today that we waffle too much.
Oh, really?
Waffling is good. Waffling is good.
Oh, there was just some comment. I just thought, without waffle, we don't have a lot to talk about, to be fair, do we?
That's what makes your channel, though, isn't it? At the end of the day, the little bit of banter.
You can take things,
and it's good. I've said to you before. You've got that uniqueness about the pair of you. You've got that uniqueness about you. Never let go of that, because that's absolute gold. That is absolute gold.
You can either take it seriously, or you can tell them to fuck off. We do what we say we do anyway. So
yeah, it's all beer at the end of the day. It doesn't matter, does it? It doesn't matter. The good, the bad, and the ugly. And with that, if you want to introduce the beers, go for it.
Wonda. Introduce the beers.
I might say it wrong.
Right. So this one.
What was this one? Budweiser, King of Beers, apparently.
The King of the Beers.
King of the beers.
King of the
The
beers.
Coca-Cola of the beer world.
Or car shampoo, depending on how you look at it.
Yes.
And this is, I don't know what percentage. To be honest, I don't even know what percentage this is. What is it? 4.5.
It's 4.5.
4.5%. So we've got the King of the Beers.
Yep.
According to the Americans, Budweiser.
Is it a famous beer over there?
In a big 660ml twist off.
Yeah.
Rubber.
To be fair, the plants are going to love that. And the second one is going against the original Budweiser, Budvar.
Yeah.
The Czechoslovakian.
Hailing from the Czech Republic.
Yeah, the original.
So what one come out first?
So, as we were discussing with Dean before, the story is the Czech one made one first. It was their beer, and the Americans basically came along and stole it. Stole the name. And it's been in, I think it's been going since I was reading that it's been going since 1907. It's been in courts and the battle's been going. You've got Budweiser in Europe. I think they've generally got to be called, certainly in England, they've got to be called Bud. This one in America has to be called Czechvar. Different regions of Earth, they get called different things, I think. It's a bit of a mess, in all honesty.
I've always known it was Budweiser.
All legal garbage.
Legal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Garbage.
It won't get sorted.
Garbage. It's another word for that, really.
Well, without further ado, let's get that one open, yeah?
Yeah, I'll turn you down ever so slightly because the echoes around the shed. Right, let's got one of these twist tops as well, isn't it?
Smoking gun.
Is it smoke?
Yeah, smoke. Always sign of a good beer, Dean.
Is that what it means?
Force carbonated.
It's not even going to get a posh glass.
Looks like weed.
Wonda's just come out with probably the statement of the day. Factually correct. It looks like wee.
It does. That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah, pale as you like.
Pale. Fair old carbonation in it.
Yeah, there's quite a bit of carbonation. Finger of head.
Expect. I didn't even get a head on mine. how good it is.
Right,
You do
nose.
the front sniff. Go on then, Wanda. Go for a nose. SAS.
SAS.
Oh, I might spill on your phone there.
Don't spell on your phone, you daft cow.
It smells funny.
It smells funny. Good. It's a good start. It's true.
It smells
That's
like
good.
a beer.
You getting anything out of it?
No.
Chemicals. Look.
Not a lot, really, for me, to be fair.
Knows it. There's nothing.
Cream corn.
Yeah, nothing. It's shocking.
Right. Shall we go in for the kill?
I'd say cheers, Dean, but no point lying, is there?
Bad elf.
Do you like it?
And on that note, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
10 years ago, I would have just opened it and drunk it and not thought nothing about it.
Yep.
But now, because of what we do, we like beer. We like tasting different beer. We like experimenting.
Mm-hmm.
Or the benchmark has been lifted with flavour, hasn't it? With what we like.
Yeah.
You go back to these sort of beers, and they're just empty, aren't they? They're really just empty.
Well, it's just.
That's the thing, where you've tried all different flavours and you've realised how much craft like beers have come along now. Like stuff like this is nothing compared to what you drink and what you enjoy now.
It's borderline unacceptable. It's unacceptable.
Is it a cheap beer?
Well, you can get in Tesco's. That's like 660 ml, isn't it? So you can get 3 of them for £5. You go to if you go to Asda, I think it's 4 for £6. Now that's not a state. That's not necessarily a condemnation of Budweiser, because within that same price bracket, you can get Warsteiner, Krombacher. You can get,
there's a whole host. There's a whole host that would absolutely knock the hell out of it, and they're all macro beers at the end of the day. So it's not a case of beer snobbery, because I love a good macro beer, but this is just it's just all branding, really. You know, it lives off that sort of iconic image, which it is. You know, it is world renowned. You see that sort of image and you know what it is, but behind all that, it's lifeless.
It's made of rice, isn't it? Made of rice.
Corn in it.
Corn, sorry.
Corn,
sorry,
yeah. Most of the Asian beers are done with rice. This is corn, yeah.
See, I'm the same as you. So a macro beer, Wanda. So a macro they're the stuff that's brewed on massive levels.
Right.
Okay, so you got the macro lagers like this, like Foster's. No, not the supermarket. Macro. So it's just a term. So you've got microbreweries where they're doing it on the small scale. Macro's just on the massive scale. So you've got Foster's, Carling,
Carlsberg.
Then
for them to do that.
Well, they're going to be. I mean, the Americans, to be fair, their craft scene's gone crazy, but they've been drinking stuff like this and Coors Light for bloody years, and Bud Light and
and they'll continue to do so, like us here drinking Carling and Foster's and stuff. You will always get that crowd that will go back to it. I was part of that once, but
so was I.
Yeah. It's just out of curiosity of just reaching out that little bit more and maybe trying more, or to get hold of lagers, you know, like say for argument's sake, a lager from Russia, a Baltica beer or something like that.
Yeah.
And you just a little bit more flavour. and then you go out and you try something else from another country, and it just opens your mind up that little bit more. And yeah, I mean, because there's a big world out there full of flavour, and I don't know why people persist with this stuff still on a week in, week out basis.
I think they persist with it because it's. I don't know how much it is in a pub. I haven't. This is probably the first Budweiser I've had in. What am I? 44. At least 20 years.
Some people might just like it, though, might they?
Yeah, absolutely. It's, the thing with it is
just right for them.
It's light. It's tasteless, but if it's, I'm assuming it's still one of these ones that you can get 3 or 2 for a £5 in the little 330 bottles in the pub. So it's cheap and accessible. And it will sell by the bucket load.
Oh, of course it will. Of course it will. I mean,
they don't sponsor fucking major world events for no reason.
Yeah, well, they got the foot in the door with the Super Bowl, haven't they? So
yeah,
that's what I mean. It's just a branding sort of machine, really, isn't it?
And it'll never go away. With the rights and wrong of the beer, and in all honesty, there's nothing to like about it. As you say, as you move, and I'm fairly new to this journey, as I've said to you, but obviously we've only been doing this part of it for about 5-6 months. To me, that's unacceptable. It's unacceptable on every level. Here's a question for you. You'll like this one. I was in Lidl's earlier.
Yeah.
And you've got the Brains Craft Lager. Is it worse than that?
I expect better from Brains.
Yeah.
I could have a dose of Brains. I need Brains.
Oh, that's a tough one, mate. That's a tough one,
isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, this for me, this is a neutral beer. It's not disgusting. I'm getting no like metallicness, or there's nothing horrible about it. It's just muted.
There's nothing chemical coming. There's nothing chemical coming through from it. It's just very
you switch
bland.
off and just There's no excitement to it. You just switch off and you just do that like a robot almost.
It's one of those beers. If you sat watching the football, you drink it just out of habit. I've got another one. I've got another one.
Yeah, which I used to do many moons ago with my father-in-law. If like the Euros was on or the World Cup, he used to drink this in Miller. He used to buy it by the caseload, open it, drink it, watch the football. But I mean, I don't know. You just don't. I didn't see beer like I do now. You know, used to go out and make
yeah, I don't think you do though, do you? It's not until you start, not necessarily reviewing beer, but looking at it in a different way, and you start trying different things, and then you go back to something every now and then. You think it's like when we did the review of Carlin. I mean, I haven't drunk Carlin for bloody years, and it's only that we had a can left in here from somebody else, and I thought, yeah, that'd be a laugh, and it was just
empty.
I don't know. Yeah, it's just empty. Yeah, and you're right. I think with the Brains Lager, you expect more from Brains because obviously they've got they've got something about them. They've got. At the Barry Island Beer Festival next week, I think they've got a couple of beers in there. They've got an IPA. I think I was looking earlier or yesterday. I've got the list of beers that they've got on there. They've got the Barry Island IPA that's been brewed with Simon.
Yeah.
And Glastonbury Ale. I've not had that one, so.
Okay.
Yeah. So but the trouble is because I've been put off by that lager. I'm going with a little bit of trepidation, to be fair.
Yeah. I think where for me, where brains come into play is the ales. You know,
Yep.
they've got years and years of knowledge behind any sort of ale. Yeah, they have messed about on numerous occasions with craft side of things. The beer that they did with Simon was it I forget what it was called now. I know I reviewed it. That was all right. That wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
As a was it Boilermaker? Was it called that? I forget. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah. But then that was all right.
He's not going to mess around with anything, is he? So he's not going to put his name to something that's shit. So
yeah. No, he's done some really good collabs with loads of breweries, and they've all been solid, from what I've heard. Anyway, that's the only one I've tried.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just. I think it's just some breweries try and reach out to sort of styles that they're not sort of like comfortable with. Look at Black Sheep. They messed about with the craft side of things, and it all went terribly wrong for them. Really,
up for them, didn't it? Really?
Yeah. They were just dreadful beers. Yeah, their ale stuff decent, solid, decent. Just how it is.
So, did you like this one, Wonda?
Yeah.
I do apologise. Right. I'm so sorry. I'm going to fill it up for you. You can finish that off for me.
No, I'm all right. No, thanks.
Right. So, Beer Wonder. We're getting much from the smell. What are we getting from the in the gob?
No. Come again?
In thy gob.
It's like that. It sounds wrong, Scott.
Nothing.
It's watery.
It is very watery.
But it's probably perfect for me though, because it's not strong.
Oh yeah, well yeah. It's a fit.
I would drink that with lemonade in it.
To be fair,
I would. Because it's just at my level. It's weak and it's like not super strong. It's probably just right.
When you say you're going to put lemonade in something, I'd usually want to punch you straight in the face. On this occasion,
it will taste nice.
It'd probably give it a bit of taste.
It would work.
Yeah.
Yeah. If we were reviewing this in the height of summer, when we had that really big heat wave,
yeah,
you put a bit of like lemonade in that, it would go down a hell of a lot easier than what it is now.
Lager top, lager shandy, in the heat, it would be passable.
Yeah. Especially for me.
In the miserable cold.
It is weak enough for me.
Sat in a shed where you can hear the rain banging against the ceiling.
If I leap through
in the middle of October, it ain't doing it.
No. No. But this is what it's all about, though, isn't it? Just messing about, trying stuff that you haven't had for ages.
But that's what we said when we were coming up for ideas, weren't we?
Yeah.
Anybody can go out and pick the latest, I don't know, fucking stout or New England IPA sour from the bottle shop or from Tesco's that people are struggling to get hold of and review it. And they're like the ones we did last time and the ones that you sent us. That's all good. It's all good stuff. But how about the stuff that's actually on the shelf that's subpar that people haven't tried for years? And that's what we said. We'll do a couple of these. Do something about the IPAs.
We'll break it up.
Yeah.
We've been chatting, haven't we? We've been chatting about ideas and stuff. So
yeah, we should do a Halloween thing. I think
Halloween
beers we've been looking at.
We'll definitely run with that.
Stuff, though.
I tried to. There was one.
No spicy stuff in it for me. Because there's a lot of like pumpkin spice and What was that one we were looking at the Beer Musketeer?
Arrogant bastard.
Arrogant bastard.
Yeah, arrogant bastard.
But it had
ale.
a spooky
No,
picture on it.
it wasn't that one.
No, what
No.
was that one?
I can't remember what it was.
There was a spooky picture on a beer, and I was like, oh, that'd be perfect for a Halloween special.
Yeah, the trouble is, I seem to be sort of keeping the Beer Musketeer afloat single-handedly at the minute.
Yeah. I saw a beer in my local bottle shop today, and it was from the Brass Castle Brewery, York Way, and it was a Werewolves and something it was called. The artwork on it was fantastic, but it was a blooming Berliner Weiss.
Right.
Not really for me this time of year now.
No.
Yeah.
But,
So I passed on that.
so what we want is some sort of
like sticky toffee beer or
some
something.
stout or
Something to do with
porter.
Well, I'm gonna be sending you the Samuel Smith's beers.
Yeah.
I chucked a fruit cider in
Okay.
to complement
Thank you.
your.
Is that for me?
Well done.
Well, you can try it if you want.
No, you're all right. I've tried.
Yes, so that is there's 2 stouts and there's a lager in there.
Okay.
I'll get them sent off beginning of next week sometime if I've got time to do it.
It's a nightmare. It's trying to find time for things is a bloody
Yeah.
nightmare.
But we can all do that. We can do that, whenever. There's no rush for it.
No.
We just mix it up a little bit. We'll do this one time, and then we'll do a dedication for a brewery another time.
Yeah.
Do something like that, maybe.
Yeah. What I might do is I might pick some bloody carbonation in there. Excuse me. I might pick a couple up from the beer festival as well, because they've got one. What's it called?
I'm not going to do too well at the beer festival, am I?
Fustercluck.
I ain't saying that.
Say Fustercluck,
No,
Wonda.
it will come out wrong.
Fustercluck.
Fustercluck
Yeah.
from Bang On Brewery. I was looking at it earlier. I think Mark's going to be all right on that one. I think it's a 9% Belgian beer.
It'll probably come out completely wrong. Sometimes my words do come out wrong.
So would you think that Fustercluck might come out as clusterfuck?
See, I don't want to say it.
No.
I don't want to swear. I don't swear.
Wanda doesn't swear, which is quite handy because I like to think I'll do it for both of us.
No, well, you know what my luck's been like this week? It's been terrible.
Why's your luck been terrible? What have you done this week?
The rice spilt everywhere from the microwave at work, and it
yeah.
just went everywhere. Like someone was ill all over the floor, and it wasn't. It was my rice and water everywhere. Burnt my hand trying to get it out, and it just went psh, all over the fridge and nooks and crannies of everywhere. It took me about 20 minutes to clean it up. The next day, went in Lidl.
Oh, Lidl's were
Reached
brilliant.
for 12 eggs, and it dropped in the basket, and every egg off a 12 egg box broke, and all the egg was dripping through this basket.
Yeah.
Then I was drinking a bottle of
I
water.
fucking ran
yesterday.
away. I left her to it, mate. I'm not having that. I'm not having that.
You left me. But this is my luck. Stuff like this happens to me all the time, literally.
And then we did the
And the bottle of water on Wednesday. Just,
coming back from we were coming back from the Joker.
yeah, I had a bottle of water. I was drinking a bit, and Scott moved the car, and it went
all over her.
me, and I was freezing cold anyway. So I've not had much luck this week.
And then obviously we did the review of the Boone Croik yesterday and posted it this morning. And obviously in the video it's about getting the cork back in the bottle. So Tom McCarthy commented on the video on YouTube saying heat the bottle up a little bit and you'll get it back in. Ended up burning my fucking finger.
What thing to do?
So thanks for him now. I've got first degree burn on my finger. You need toilet? Oh, great.
See you in a minute, Dean.
I've locked
I'm
us.
going to
Hang on,
toilet.
I've locked us in. Hang on.
He actually has locked us in.
Ooh.
Stop the rain. It's
Sorry,
really raining.
it's minging out there. Don't you knock nothing as I'll beat you up.
See you in a minute.
In a bit.
Do you want me to sit the other side? gets up and down like a horse draws. Right. Yeah, awful.
Right, I'll go through the comments quickly before we move on to the next beer.
I've still got half.
So we've got Tom.
Hello, Tom.
Hi, Tom. Hope you're well, mate. And he says, down in one? Nah.
It's not down in 101, I wouldn't have thought.
No, it... Okay. I always thought it was corn, but yeah, it probably is rice, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, but...
Hooligan, Mark. Hope you're well, mate. How you doing, guys? Living the dream at the moment with Budweiser.
Fucking lovely, mate. I haven't had a bit of beer all year.
I'd rather drink my own piss than a Budweiser.
Yeah, Anna Heiser-Bush, you've got a lot to answer.
Tom puts, is that your next video? I can't see Mark reviewing that. Not in a million years.
Yes, Bob.
Yeah. Love to see us for a lager top challenge in Germany. Expelled from the country.
Budweiser's made with barley malt, rice, hops and yeast.
The thing there, though, Mark, is the Germans know how to make a decent lager. Unfortunately, we're a bit behind on that. Macro-wise, anyway.
Yeah, so Budweiser has got rice in it.
Yeah?
Yeah. I've got you the perfect beer, Scott, I want for your Halloween special. Oh, dear. Has got fucking garlic in it. Garlic in it.
Oh, the garlic beer, yeah. And Paul Morton comments, Samuel Smith's organic chocolate stout guaranteed a winner for Wonda. It is what we've got. We've got the oatmeal stout. I showed you a picture of it, didn't I?
Yes.
We've got the oatmeal stout to take a look at. We've got the imperial stout to take a look at, and then we've got the organic or brewed lager to take a look at.
I've just heard is ow. So that's the oatmeal stout.
That's it, yeah. Yeah, we're doing that one with the imperial, which again is one of them. It's coming in at 7% ABV, so I wouldn't necessarily class that as an imperial stout, but hey.
My blankie. My blankie.
Hang on a minute, we've got a guest in the shed. Hang on.
Thank you very much. Right, onwards and upwards. Budvar.
You want some of my blankie?
So some of your blankie. No, you're all right, my love. You keep your blankie.
I love my blankie. It's a Minnie Mouse one.
Mark commented that he's got us a nice beer for a Halloween special.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
He hasn't said what it is. I think he's keeping it close to his chest.
I bet it's spicy. I bet it's a pumpkin.
Can you do me a favour?
One.
Can you chuck that out the door? Not the glass, just the drink.
Not going to get the wire, is it?
No.
I'll probably fall over that later.
The Budweiser's gone on the decking, Dean.
Yeah, I'm not going to bother with that. I'll probably have a couple of sips when we get this Budvar open just to compare, but that's as far as it goes, really, for me.
Bit late now, it's gone on the decking.
I remember what it tastes like.
There ain't going to be any comparison, is there? Let's face it.
Well, no. Right, okay. Let's go on this one then.
So, the original, and I'm assuming, still the best.
Yeah. Yeah, I've had quite a few. They had an offer on in Tesco's. They probably still have. You could get a 6-pack for a £5, little 330s. So I had quite a bit of this in the summer when we had that really nice weather. It was a decent sort of knockback beer to have.
This is actually brewed with proper malt, wasn't it? Not fucking rice.
And it's got SARS hops in it as well, which is a favourite of mine.
No, Budweiser is brewed with rice.
Is that?
Yep.
Is it?
Yep.
I thought you said it was something else.
Corn. No, it's rice.
Corn, you said.
No, it's rice.
Yeah, I'm probably thinking of the Peroni, which is done with corn, maybe.
Yeah.
It smells different.
Completely. Well, you go for the you go for the aroma first, Wanda.
It's darker.
Up to the camera a little bit.
Slightly darker.
So a slightly darker version of piss.
Dehydrated shit.
Yeah, see, I've chucked mine away, so you can see the difference in colour straight away.
Yeah.
It's,
A lot more.
smells stronger.
Yeah.
What percentage? I think it's the same. Is it 5? So 0.5% more.
It smells stronger.
Yeah, it's just got that lovely peppery spiciness to it.
Yeah. And the maltiness, so you're not getting from the other one.
No, it's just straight away from the nose. There's just more going on with it. Yeah, fucking head and shoulders above it.
Yeah, man.
Have a sneeze.
Cheers.
Cheers, my dears.
I think I'm getting a cold again. I
Yeah.
always get colds.
Better.
You like,
The mouthfeel as well, isn't it? It's got a better mouthfeel to it.
But it's actually got a mouthfeel.
It's got bready.
Because the other one,
Bready mouth.
Mark said that he'd like to drink his own piss rather than drink that, and Tom said that should be Mark's next video.
Oh dear.
You know you're drinking something now, don't you?
Well, it's not even that, Dean. Right? So you got Budweiser's 4.5%. That's 5, right? You're even getting the difference. That 0.5%. You're even getting the 0.5% difference because that doesn't taste like 4.5%. It tastes like fucking piss. It's just streets ahead. Absolutely streets
Do you like
ahead.
that one better then?
No, I like Budweiser better.
Yeah, I mean that's not. I mean, yeah, in the grand scheme of things, whether you like it or not, both beers are macro beers.
Yep.
So there's no elitism here whatsoever, but one is far more superior than the other. Simple as.
No, it's not. Go on, Wanda. Right. So you tried the first one.
Yeah. I bet this is too strong for me now.
Baby.
It smells different. It smells stronger.
That smells stronger. Do you know what it's actually got?
No.
An aroma. Because the other one hasn't.
It smells like strong.
So you smell the biscuit. Sorry, the malt.
A bit too strong for me.
Too strong for you. So
The other one's blander, but I'm a blander drinker.
you're a blander drinker.
Yeah.
So you like bland.
Yeah.
You don't know because you like the fruit beers. They're not bland,
No, they're sweet though, aren't they?
but they're not bland.
Yeah, but they are. Just strength and sweetness.
Anyway, yeah.
But I don't know what I'm talking about half the time because I'm rubbish at this.
Would you?
I'll make my own stuff up as I go.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. That's what's part of the fun.
Yeah, just
beer
roll.
professional.
Roll whatever comes out of your tongue, Wanda. Just roll with it. Don't matter.
We don't care
I
about
always
it.
do because some stuff that comes out my mouth is just odd anyway, isn't
The
it?
chickens eat meat. Yeah, one
Yeah.
of them. Don't buy Red Bull. It's got bull semen in it.
Bull semen.
That was a thing when it would first come out. It was in the papers and everything that it had that in it. It did.
But no. So I'm standing in the co-op with this. Don't buy that. It's got bull semen in it.
I didn't say those words though, did
No, bull
I said
spunk.
it's got. No, I didn't say that either.
Oh.
I said it's got the stuff from
Bull.
the bull.
Bull stuff from a bull. I said,
Yeah.
what do you mean? She said, well, look, it's got a picture of a bull on it. I went, hang on a minute. There's a galaxy bar over here. Ain't got the old fucking galaxy in there, is it?
But you googled it, and there was a rumor going around that it did have it in there. Did you not?
Just shoot me now. Shoot me now. and let it be over.
I must admit, I have heard that rumor before, but it was just whatever.
God,
See,
cut him off.
see. That's it. It's gonna have something in it.
So would you oh no, I like that one. I'd have I think
it's a
go-to.
go-to lager for me.
I think I said to you before. I used to work in a cash and carry. When I was about 16 to about 24, and I used to buy this quite a lot. When they had the damages and all that, it was one of the beers that I drink a lot of. It's all right. It's another one. You sit in the garden, barbecue.
Lots of lemonade.
Lots of lemonade for Wonda. It's perfectly acceptable, and it's ridiculous that they're called the same name. Oh, I know they've got the slight difference in the name, but they're worlds apart as a drink. Completely worlds.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's just a simple, well executed lager pilsner.
There's plenty of taste. Even with the back end of a cold, so you get the peppery spice. It's lovely. Wanda doesn't think so.
Bready, nice little bit of sweetness in there.
Yeah,
good mouthfeel to it.
Yeah,
it's not too gassy. Yeah, I think it's, like I say, I go back to it quite often. Not as much as the back end of the year. Summer months, it's just a cheap, easy to get hold of, decent beer. Really, can't really go wrong with it.
We're just proving if the shed's waterproof.
I think it is. Well, our pictures would be ruined. Nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah, at least the lighting's better this time, eh? Doing right, aren't
Figuring things out. You're getting there.
Yeah.
Dean, I've got to tell you something.
What?
He dreamt about you the other night.
Yeah, not in a perverted way or anything like that, mate. Before we go any further, there's nothing happening.
You're not going to go all Julian Clary on me, are you?
I woke up to him talking in his sleep. So, talking in the hangouts. And I was like, what the hell is he chatting about? I had no idea. And then he burst into laughter for about 3 or 4 minutes, just proper giggling in his sleep. And then I told him the next day, and then he said, what was it?
She said to me, she said, you were talking in your sleep. I'm like, right. I said, and I'm like, oh no, what I said. She's like, you were on about talking in the hangouts. I'm like, yeah. I said, that's the old thing before StreamYard came along. It was a hangouts thing.
I didn't know it was an actual thing either. I had no idea.
And she's like, brilliant. She said, you're fucking dreaming about beer now.
I don't know if it's a sad thing or not, but there's not a day really that goes by where I don't think about something to do with
about
beer.
Talking about beer, messaging about beer, watching beer, something or other.
Yeah. Here, mate. I can't wriggle out of that. I'm exactly the bloody same.
It's always.
It's your new hobby now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just
It's just fun.
Yeah, and it's got you involved in it as well, which is obviously didn't want to do, but I had to do something. So yeah, it's.
Remember that?
I'm joking. It's just it's nice. It's nice that you want that. I know we have our problems with getting you in here sometimes, and sometimes I try and do things that are fucking that overpower everything. But I enjoy doing it, and it is good fun, and I met some decent people, and it is good fun,
Yeah, that's it. And to a certain degree, the beer can come secondary because there's other, like meeting yourself and other guys.
Yeah.
the community, the friendships that you make from doing this sort of geeky stuff. Really,
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
great.
It's good fun.
It's great.
Oh dear, that hasn't come out on camera.
I've got to decide where to put this now.
Well, in the bin.
No, I've got to put it on the shelf. I've got to.
You haven't.
I was thinking of wedging it in between the Rogue double chocolate stout and the gigantic super bad. And then I thought, nah, fucking way. It's going in the bin. Don't worry about that.
Mine, I've got to get some more wood actually to do this. I've got the right hand side as I look at it. It's got all the cans and everything. I've got the left hand side to do. And
I think I have the left hand side for the things I like.
No, you're right. It's my shed. I'm joking. But you don't like anything?
Dang, I've got a top 6 now.
Oh, she's got a top 6 now, hasn't she? Yeah.
I thought you were going to extend it to 10.
I just haven't got. To be fair, it's been I've got so much going on. This weekend's taken up with other bits and pieces. I've got next weekend's taken up.
Oh, you'll be on a hell of a bender next weekend, won't you, with Mark and Simon?
Don't tell her that. I've told her.
And not bender. I mean tasting experience. Sorry.
I've sold it to her as a nice weekend away.
It didn't sell to me at all, actually. We was meant to go somewhere else that night.
I had tickets to go see. I forgot. She actually told me.
I bought him tickets on Valentine's Day for Jonathan Pye, who said he's always wanted to see.
Is he the
£70.
Sorry.
Is he the geezer that does the news thing? The
That's
piss
him.
take on the news?
That's
Yeah.
him.
Where's he playing at then?
Southampton. So Wonda bought me tickets to go see him. So at the beginning of the month.
I actually said to him, we're really busy this month.
Yeah,
and I told him everything. What was happening.
Don't book anything. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to book anything. And then we had a bit of a fallout, and then it all went a bit weird. And then Simon said about the Barry Island Beer Festival. I thought, I fancy some of that. Probably booked 2 tickets. Came home. We went off to Brighton last Saturday. Did I tell you when we was in Brighton?
Yeah.
And I'm walking around with like a smug smile on my face. And she's like, what have you done? I'm like, nothing. She said, I know you too well. What have you done? And I said, ever fancied going to Barry Island? She went, no. I said, where are you going?
Nope. He tried to.
The home of Gavin and Stacey, isn't it?
Let's see.
I like Gavin and Stacey, but I don't fancy going to.
See, when Simon messaged me back, I said I've got some tickets. But obviously, I've sent him a couple of the staggeringly good beers, and he said that's right. He said it's the home of Gavin and Stacey. I said, do I get to meet them for my 15 quid?
What did he comment back?
He didn't reply.
But he tried to decorate it that it was going to be just a weekend for us going away, and I was like,
to be fair,
I ain't buying that.
To be fair,
Literally not buying it.
I'm gonna step in a little bit and defend myself on this one.
When you bought them tickets, you weren't thinking that. I'm telling you that for a fact.
Anyway, when I booked the tickets, it originally was just me and you. Okay, that's
you didn't think it would be a lovely weekend away with me.
It was just me and you. I thought it'd be a lovely weekend. Have a nice sort of show your face. And then
beer festival, beer. That was it. It weren't like, oh, nice weekend away with my missus. It was beer festival. I really want a bit of that.
And anyway, and then I text or messaged you and Mark saying we're off down here. Maybe you can make it. Obviously, you're up north next weekend.
Yeah.
And Mark said he needed more time, like 6 months sort of notice to be able to do it. And I thought, at that point, all right, it would just be me and Wonda. Excuse me. And that'd be all right. It'd be nice weekend away. Sightseeing in Barry Island.
The beer seeing.
And then Mark messaged me on Saturday night saying, can I phone you tomorrow? I'm like, yeah, you phone me whenever you want. And he phoned me about 7 o'clock saying him and his missus had been discussing it and they were going as well now. And like Wanda then sort of went into panic mode.
No, I didn't.
I'm joking.
You ain't going to panic, mate.
But I said to her, I'm going to pace myself, and if it starts at 12, I should make it till 2.
I'm not very good at meeting.
You're not good at meeting new people. You'll be fine.
No, I'm not.
You'll be fine. You met Dean, he's all right.
I'm still shy.
Still shy. Wanda is very shy. I'm very shy as well, naturally. So
I was exactly the same when I went to my first sort of like beery outing with other beer tubers.
Yeah.
Up in Leeds, and I was a complete bag of nerves.
Yeah.
Literally, I had to keep my hands in my pockets because I was like that. I was so nervous. Just meeting people. I mean, Simon was there. Simon was there in the flesh.
Yeah.
Rob was there. Harry, his missus at the time, and there was Jake, and there was Adams Craft. There was loads of people there. There was brewers there, and you sort of plonked in front of a camera with other guys tasting the same beer, and I was a bag of nerves. Literally a bag of nerves.
Yeah.
See, I ain't got a clue what I'm talking about half the time.
Some people can hide it, some people can't. It's just how it is.
But then, the people that have seen our channel, Wanda, they're not expecting. I don't think they expect anything. You know, it's just you're just you, and that's what comes across in the videos. You're not, as Dean said, people can hide themselves, or you can pretend to be somebody that you're not particularly are. You don't do that.
It's just me all the time.
It's just you, and I think that's what comes across on the camera, that you're you. There's nothing hidden about you.
That's real.
Yeah,
isn't it? It's a real emotion.
Yeah. As I said, I mean, you just turn the camera on and say what you think for 5-6 minutes. We waffle on for about fucking 4 days.
Yeah, see, I would like to do something like that, but I can't. I don't know. I think it's just I don't know if it comes from like how I think with work, where I crack on and get it done. Don't want to piss about. I just want to crack on and get it done, get it out of the way, and that's how I think with work.
But I like your reviews because they're concise. There's no fucking about. This is the beer. This is what it's like. This is it. See you next time. And I like that. Whereas
I won't be changing it anyway. That's how I roll now. That's me.
We fucking waffle for 12 minutes.
And mess about.
And do
There's
stupid shit.
so much of a mixture, isn't there? There's so much of a choice.
Yeah.
You've got other people doing their own little thing, and that's another the beauty of it all. Everyone's different. Everyone's got their own little niche thing of doing something, and yeah, that's how it is.
I shared on Facebook. It actually came up today on Facebook. Quenchquake. So what gave me the idea for this was I had a bottle of Quenchquake from Brewdog and gave it to Wanda, who was still in the kitchen.
Oh no!
And just gave it to her, and she went, "Bah, bah."
It's horrible.
And sort of spat it all in the sink, and it came up. I actually shared it earlier on my Facebook, saying this is where it all began, sort of thing. And that tiny snippet of
that little moment made everything.
12 seconds of something gave me the idea. And I actually remembered texting. Oh, pardon me. The guy that's going to be my best man at the wedding, saying, "I've got a great idea for a YouTube channel." And he's like, "What is it?" And it was Wonder Beer Wonder. We went, yeah. And I think it was about 4 or 5, maybe 6 weeks later, I started doing it. And it was like a little germ in my head. I thought, well, even if it's only sort of fucking doesn't take off or doesn't do anything, it's I don't give a shit if I've got 100 subscribers or fucking 100,000 subscribers. I don't care. I like sitting in here, having a giggle with her, and just sitting chatting bollocks for about quarter an hour.
Yeah.
And if someone likes it, someone gets even a minutest little bit of information out of me from the beers, then I've achieved my goal, and I've had a giggle with Wanda for 12-13 minutes.
Yeah, like my facial expressions.
I've said to you two before, and I'll keep saying it. You make beer funny. You do your beer review, you do your beer review, yeah,
Yeah,
and you add a little bit of humour into it,
yeah, and it's
where
all spontaneous.
you bounce off each other.
Yeah,
But you get the information out that you need to get out regarding whatever you're reviewing.
Yeah,
which is part and parcel of what you're doing. The bonus side of it for me, and probably other viewers that watch your channel, is the humour that's attached to that.
Yeah, and it's all so we don't make any notes. There's nothing, no script, nothing. There's no script.
Hey, you just turn the camera on and roll with it.
Yep, and have a giggle. It's and we do have a laugh.
That one had that spicy one.
The lack of trade is my favourite video ever.
I was a nervous wreck having that one.
Had to bribe me with the chocolate.
I don't do hot and spicy food, so it was freaking me out. It was going to be spicy. And it was scaring me. All the pictures on the can, there was like chili peppers. There was.
I think Dean's got that behind you, haven't you? The lack of Trina.
What else was on there?
Yeah, it
had all different things on
it.
there.
You've had that.
It was freaking me out, the combination.
Oh, Wonda Beyond.
Yes.
Yeah, somewhere.
Ginger or something was in it as well. Yeah. Chilies. And I was like, oh no.
That one.
That's it.
Yeah.
She loved that.
It was scaring me. And it didn't
Sessionable
help.
11%.
Session stout.
Session beer.
It didn't help that it had this Mexican Day of the Dead thing on the front of it either.
It's quite funny you say
I was
that.
like, oh great.
You say about session stout. When we were doing, obviously I've done the oh, excuse me. Yeah, it's bloody cough and cold still just done my head in this week. When we've been doing the little snippet reviews this week, they're only little things, so they're not proper reviews. They're just
I've seen a couple of them. Yeah,
they are what they are. But it got obviously because what we were having were 100 ml like snippets of them. It was like 50. I think it was 40 odd quid a box. We all paid a tenner and had 100 ml out of the 440 can each. By the end of it, and we get to, I think I've got two left to go. One's an imperial sour. I think it was at 7.5% sour.
Didn't taste like it though, did it?
No, it did. I was about to get to that part. We got to the end of the tasting, and I think even Jason and Antoine, fair play to the guy. Me and Wonda walk into the Beer Musketeer. I've met Jason, the owner, a few times. Nice guy. Don't know this guy from Adam, this other guy. And I said, look, got a YouTube channel. Do you mind if I film some of them? He went, no, that's absolutely fine. And he was good as gold. Absolutely good as gold. As you said, bit quiet to begin with. Obviously, not used to being sort of filmed, like that. Didn't know us either. But then we get to the end of these, the beer number 5 and number 6, having like little bits, and one of them it's like, well, I'm becoming numb to the ABV at this point because it's just fucking numbers. That going out a little bit.
I think so.
I'll change the bulb in a minute.
I think it's getting darker unless my eyes are just going blind.
And the Imperial Stout at 14%. What's 14%? I've got the box somewhere.
Oh, I would have liked to have had a sample of that.
So this was the project.
Yeah.
And he let me bring the cans home actually. So this was the Wild Card and Fifth Hammer. That was the apricot and blackcurrant smoothie pale ale that Wanda liked.
Did I get the apricot in that?
Yeah, Dean said you got the apricot in that.
I don't know how I managed that.
That was nice.
You were the first person to actually say apricot on the video. I'm sure of it.
Oh,
Have you done that yet? He's got it. Yeah.
Yeah. The review will be out soon. I should have done it in the week, but I just couldn't be bothered. I thought I'll have a couple of days off the beer.
This
pressure drop.
I'm walking here is one of my favourite beers of the year. It was fantastic. Ooh. This is the Stout Night Owls.
Is that the lethal one?
From Evil Twin. I can't see the one.
Hackney.
Hackney Brewing, and it's an Imperial Coffee Stout. I'm sure it's 14%.
Was it? Did it have a good body to it?
Beautiful. So let me see up there. 14%. That was great. Yeah, it was engine oil. That was okay. It reminded me of I got flack of that, so I didn't know what I was drinking. What I was saying is it drank like a brute IPA, so it was very dry, very dry. That was okay. It was all right. And this is the Imperial Sour.
Okay.
Which is Brick Brewery and KCBC. So they're all obviously someone made a fuck up because they stuck a sticker on at the last minute.
And that's
Yeah, 6
day.
That's me every day. That is.
When he realised what he's marrying.
In fact, if I just do that and I cover me up till we go off air. So yeah, it was it was good actually. It was a good experience.
Yeah, six London breweries pairing up with 6 New York breweries.
Yeah. So collabs. The Bodega.
So that was the weak link then, was it? This one.
Yeah, you know, as you said in your thing, when the weather's more exciting than the beer.
Yeah,
it's a shame really because I like the can wrap, and as I said in I don't think it's on the video because obviously Jason pointed out that he's paid a lot of money for these Skyline projects, and that was brewed for the Skyline project.
Yeah.
So they're not cheap. They're like, however it is a box, 40-50 quid a box, and then he's bought these in, and then very quickly after he's bought these boxes in, he finds out the Waitrose have got that in.
Yeah, that's a bit of a kick in the teeth for people like that purchase beers from Gypsy Hill.
Yeah,
because you're probably looking at £6 plus beer.
Yeah.
I mean, I know in Interborough, I've never had a beer before from them, a standout beer from them before, but I've seen on like places like Beer Jum, they have some of their hype stuff on there, and you're looking at like 10 or 11 euros a can.
Yeah.
For some of their stuff.
Not
So
cheap.
it comes at a price. Their beers do. So you expect something decent at that price, and then they're collabing up with Gypsy Hill.
And someone commented on the video. I think it was yesterday or today that he picked up that Bodega in Waitrose for 185.
185. I know the slashing the prices now on most of the beers.
It makes you wonder if I don't know what's going on, because you said the same thing about the Waitrose stuff, didn't you? That we said that they've all been slashed. It's whether they're getting them in, they're not selling.
Well, the wild beer, the Magic Rock and the wild beer, the cherry stout, that was £7 originally.
Yeah.
And then they knocked it down to 6. I think you can get it for £4.50 now for 750 mils.
I was sat last night because we went off to took the kids to Flip Out last night, and went over to Tesco to get some stuff. And I thought I really fancied, unusually for me, I actually fancied a stout, and actually came back with a can of 2 cans, Lost Cosmonauts and Brewdog versus bloody Cloudwater again. But I think the Brewdog versus Cloudwater had oxidized because it was not good. Even Wonda, who is,
because I like that one,
doesn't dislike the Brewdog versus Cloudwater. I said, have a taste. And she's like, so much different, and I think it oxidized slightly in the can.
It was really bitter.
Very, very bitter. Didn't smell right. I finished it off because I paid £3 for it.
It didn't taste like what I tasted anyway.
I didn't come home with any stouts.
Yeah, I've had quite a few cans of that, and so far, touch wood, I haven't had a bad one. They've all been.
In the last beer 52 one, did you get the Mothership Summer Stout? Can't remember if you did or not.
That one?
Yeah. Oh, you not had it yet?
Not yet.
I had that the other night actually. It was all right. I quite like that.
Yeah, I've. I don't know about that one. Yeah,
I think I sent you a message. I WhatsApped you about that, didn't I? That it was. I know it polarizes people. Brute IPA does anyway. I couldn't. It was just no. No. Didn't like it.
I can't. I've tried persisting with it. Because I had this problem with a few other styles of beer. Berliner Weisses.
I'm surprised they're still persevering with the Brute IPAs. I think it was a fad of a year or 18 months ago that they thought was going to take off. So with Brute IPAs, they're the ones that they do the champagne yeast, so they're really dry. And if with an IPA or an IPA or something, you want it to be juicy, but they're not.
Just sucks everything out.
Yeah, it takes everything away from it.
Yeah, it's just not good at all. Did you get the beer 52 box?
I've got the one that you're looking at now.
Yeah. That's my last Waitrose beer.
The Northern Monk one.
Yeah, with Fieldwork.
I've not been down to Waitrose at all.
I did that the other day.
No, I won't, because I've got fucking no money this month. What's that one?
Magic Rock. Yeah. It's all right. It's a bit bitter, a bit sourness to it. That was all right.
I've said to you before, I like the sentiment behind Toast. The beers I've had from them, I've got two over on the wall over there. One's a session IPA and the other one, I can't see what the other one is. And it's just too bready for me. It's
proper sort of live by the name, don't they?
Yeah.
When they put bread in the beer, they put bread in the beer.
Yeah, I say fair play to them. I like the sentiment of reusing the stuff that they're using. It's pissing down here. You know what? This is part of the reason we bought this shed, isn't it? Wanda likes the sound of rain. A fair play, she's getting it now because it's fucking tubbing it down.
Can't hear it.
I'll chuck you outside in a minute, you'll find it.
This is up on my channel tomorrow.
Was that German?
Hungarian.
Okay. Was it a lager?
A Doppelbock.
Okay.
Cost me £1. And it was absolutely top drawer.
I said to you earlier, we were in Lidl's earlier. I thought, well, I've got these two. I've got bits and pieces left. I haven't got massive amounts of stuff. So I thought, I'll have a look in Lidl's and see what I can find. And I've picked up two. I think they cost me £1
each or something.
£2.28 for the two of them. So I'll crack one of them open in a minute. See what that's like.
Yeah. I think I'll go for one of these beer 52 beers.
I don't know what I've got left. I'll tell you what I did have. I do apologise to Tom because Tom sent me some beers, but I was sat having my dinner and I fancied some beer and I went through the box that he sent me and he sent me McGargles. Is it McGargles? McGargles, something like that. Session IPA, one of the Irish beers, and it was fantastic. Really nice. I think it was only about 3.8%, But it was 3.8% beer. It was juicy. It had a decent mouthfeel. It was lovely. Yeah.
Moorish.
Yeah, I could have had another couple of them. You right? You warm enough?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I've got my blankie.
Right.
And I've got my Ugg boots on.
Tell you what, you hold that. Right, I'm going to swap the light over. Are we doing on light? The light all right?
Yeah, it's all right.
I'm blind at the minute. I've got 3 lines on my eyes.
I'm using a camping light.
It's got 3 bright lights in it, and it makes you blind after a while.
But I've got loads of batteries for it, so when it gets a bit dim, then I'll swap my. You're not dim.
Nice but dim.
Tim, nice but dim.
Yeah. It's getting darker though, isn't
It, yeah, a little bit. You know, I mean, you've got to go. No. I'm going to go for a wee anyway. So you can talk to Dean for 2 minutes. Do you think you can hold the fort?
No.
No?
I'm not very good.
Let's talk beer, Wanda. Let's talk beer.
Yes.
I'm not very good at that subject.
No, but you're good at talking. Like, how am I going to get past there?
I don't know.
About 97 stone, and you're trying to get me through that.
You're not
Shut up.
97 stone.
Back in a bit.
See you in a bit.
Oh, it's fucking wet.
What are you doing?
Well, I'm trying not to fall over for a start.
Watch out for that big puddle of beer.
So,
Yeah, it's raining.
from what I can gather, then, Wanda,
Yeah.
from what I can gather, a fruit beer is a safe bet beer for you, yeah?
Yeah, it's got things like strawberries or cherries or anything with berries in it, really.
Anything with berries in.
Yeah.
And I suppose that applies to cider as well, doesn't it?
Yep. So, like, my Foolie is a strawberry beer. The Bacchus is a cherry beer. So it's all the sweet flavors that I really like.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't handle the stuff he drinks. I'm not very good at drinking them. Oh. Especially the stouts.
Well, you like what you like at the end of the day.
The stouts are really strong. Like, it definitely tastes of tobacco. It reminds me of tobacco. I don't know why. The smell and the taste. It might be because of the colour of it. I don't know. It just reminds me of, like, I don't know, tobacco, I suppose. So, yeah, not very good. But I did like the New England, like, the Cloudwater one.
Yeah, that's a really good beer.
I didn't like it recently when he bought it. It was a bit bitter. So he said it might be just that batch or something.
You need to get him to do a cider review.
Right. Cook one.
Kutch.
I didn't mind Cook. Actually,
Kutch, yeah? That's all right.
yeah, I actually had a pint of it. I was like, are you impressed? I'm actually having a beer right now. He was quite impressed, I think. Was you impressed?
Yeah.
Do you want me to mute this time?
Yeah. Jesus, it's fucking horrible, isn't it?
It is. I think it is getting darker stuff.
It is. I've got some back. I'm stuck. Can't go well.
I've got my light
Okay.
Beauty and the Beast one. I like it. Oh, it's gone out.
Right. Right. We're going to go dark for 2 seconds. Well, what have I done with the batteries?
Just there, Scott.
Oh, yeah.
In front of you.
Oh, you put the fucking light in front of them.
I did not.
Shut your face. Right. 2 seconds.
We're going to go dark now. Woo! It's going to be spooky. We've got this one then. That really stinks, that one.
Oh,
That.
oh look.
Halloween special coming your way.
Yeah, what's that? A couple of weeks away now, is it? That?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have to do something.
Yeah. I'm at Great Ormond Street on the Friday, but I should be back in the evening.
Oh, fuck me.
It's Halloween on Thursday, isn't it?
Oh, bollocks.
It's on Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's better, isn't it? We're
Ah.
back in the light. Look, there we go.
Told you it's
Let there be late.
Let's get that camping light. It's all right, though, isn't it? It's all right. Does its job.
Yeah. Yeah, on the Friday, Scott. I'm at Great Ormond Street, aren't we?
In court on a Monday.
Oh.
Yeah. Halloween special.
So,
When-
these are the ones I picked up in Lidl's. Let me just sort this bloody door out because I'm cold.
Do you want some blankie?
Nope.
Minnie Mouse and
I'd
Mickey Mouse?
rather kill myself than have a part of your blankie.
What's the matter with my blankie?
Right. So,
Change the subject.
Yeah, no, that's all right, that is. Turn the can around. Okay. I don't know if it's just rebranded or not. Is that their fest beer just rebranded?
I don't know. It's only 129. Wheat beer.
A wee bit.
Can you read that? I can't.
It's brewed with the finest ingredients, apparently.
I bet it ain't. They all say that. That's brewed with the finest ingredients,
With
apparently.
love and passion.
Fucking liars. That's what they are. Liars. A lot of them.
Good sales
Yeah.
description. Act.
Yeah. Fuck. Jesus.
5% alcohol.
Yeah.
It doesn't say anything else.
So there's nothing on that.
No, it just says
I just,
diet contains barley and
if
wheat.
I'm honest, I just saw that and thought of Wonda.
I don't look like that. Wish.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look on it. I bet it's fucking million. 129. I think that was 99. That was 99p.
Bargain.
Now the both one's all right for what it is. I want to see what you think of it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's magic. Oh my God, Scott.
What?
It's tipping. Oh dear.
I went for the aggressive pour. And to be fair,
You've probably lost half the beer in there.
I lost half the beer.
Ice man.
Yeah. It's gone well.
If you stick your finger in, it goes down.
If you
quicker.
stick your finger in my beer once more, I'm going to smash you straight in the face. Stop doing that.
I've never done it.
You've done it. Has she done that before?
Never actually did it though. I said I was gonna.
I think,
Never actually did.
yeah,
It.
She's threatened, didn't she, a couple of times?
I'm involved in your bloody quarrels.
Yeah, Scott.
Fuck's sake. I'll wait for the head to go down. Might be a while.
Stick your finger in it and it will.
I don't want to stick my finger in it.
Right, what am I going to have?
Smells
I'm going to have this mothership stout. I'm going to go for that.
Oh, which one? The stout, the summer stout, or the
Yeah.
Okay.
That one.
I didn't dislike that. I actually in all honesty, I had it in the fridge and I took it out and I didn't let it chill quite as much as I come up to room temperature as much as I should have done. But it was all right, to be fair. It was fucking light years better than the Brute IPA. It's only quite light as well. It's only about 4%, isn't it? I think.
It's frozen.
5%.
5. Looks depressed looking at that, doesn't he? You're frozen, Dean. So you're looking at your cat. Oh no, you're right, mate. You're back a bit now. You're frozen, just looking at the can as if looking at where your life had gone wrong.
That happens quite a lot, mate. That happens quite a lot.
Yeah, That's you as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Every day, pretty much.
Yeah, it's fruity, isn't it? It's a fruity stout.
Yeah, it's all right. I thought it was all right. Yeah.
Any good?
It's all right. The cardamom and rose. I don't know. It's got a bit of a funny bitterness to it. Yeah, it's all right.
It's all right.
It's all right. Yeah.
When you try the
I can't get motivated with these Beer 52 beers. That's why I don't review a lot of them. I probably do 1 or 2 out of the box.
have you stopped it now?
Yeah.
Or have you parked it or fully stopped it?
No, I've stopped it.
Okay. What did you have to do? Phone them up?
Yeah. I rang them up and said, "Nah, fucking not interested." They said, "Oh, we can roll the red carpet out a little bit for you if you want, and do sort of like half-price boxes for the next couple of months or so." I said, "Nah, just knock it on the head now. It's run its course."
This is trying to be
Erdinger.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all right. It's was it 5% or something? It's all right. It's trying to be Belgium.
Bit of funky.
Belgian beer. Yeah.
So what makes it a Belgian beer then?
Little, yeah, funky. It's all right. It's $1.29 a can.
Yeah, I've got no complaints. I've got no complaints reviewing a beer that's cheap, because if it does go wrong, then it can sort of hide behind its price tag a little bit. So you know what I mean? You pay the big money and get let down. You fall further, don't you?
Yeah.
I know I have before. Well, I've paid.
It's very very watery, but then at $1.29.
What do you expect?
I'm expecting that. There's a bit of there's some malt in there. So it's I wonder.
Oh no.
It's okay. So I picked it up because I thought it reminded me of Wonda. It's okay.
Yeah,
Wanda doesn't think so. Is it on your board?
No.
On your board? No, fuck's sake.
What are you getting from it, Wanda?
Well,
it just doesn't taste.
illness, I think. An illness.
I'd rather the Budweiser over that.
Oh,
Fucking hell.
The Czech one.
I'd rather have Tramp's piss over Budweiser. Oh no, what the Budvar?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm okay. I can live with that. If you just said the other one, I'd have probably smashed you over the head with a bottle.
That is something wrong with that.
No, that's all right. It's going to give me any date.
Blech.
Let me have a look.
It's just nasty.
Oh, there's a year on it.
Even the smell of it's not that nice.
It's all right. I'd say for $1.29. What do you expect? It's okay.
have you had many beers from Mothership?
I've had that and the other one because they're a cuckoo brewery, aren't they? So they use other people's stuff. All female
brewers. Yeah,
but they use I can't remember whose brewery they were using. It's somewhere in it's a London brewery. I can't remember who it is. It might.
yeah.
Hang on. Yeah, so they're the only two I've had. Just gonna Google them. I was reading it in the. I was actually reading it in the Beer 52 Ferment magazine. But I can't remember. They brew out of someone else's, unless they've just moved into somewhere else.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. They did a collab with somebody, and I think the collab that they did is where they do the brewing anyway.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, I don't know. I can't remember.
Trying to find it.
It was one of the Tesco beers. They did a collab with someone.
Yes, they did. It was
Fucking hell, I've reviewed it as well. I can't think what it is now.
I haven't, but I know what you're on about.
It's not Wild Card, is it?
No, I can't remember. Oh, I know what it is. I'll tell you what it is. I've got it here.
Oh yeah, Full Pure. No, I don't think they share with that. No, I'm thinking someone else.
I can't remember who it is. Yeah, I know, but I know. Yeah, because she set up her own business, didn't she? Doing it. So is it Jane somebody? I think that's what her name is. But she set up her own business where she was a. You were reading about it as well, weren't you? That she was a graphic designer or some sort of designer. So she does all the design of the cans and etc. And then she went off and did her own stuff. And she's got I think she's got 2 other people working with her now. But those, yeah. So I've had so I've had that one. That was all right actually. Dark City, Star City.
Star City. Yeah, it's got like a bit of a Beavertown look about it, hasn't it?
Yeah, I haven't done it on the channel. I just had it, and it was okay. It didn't blow me away. I don't think it was all right.
Can's pretty cool though.
Like the can, yeah. But as I say, I'm fucking finger.
Get hurting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't. I mean, are you going to do the Brute IPA for a review, or are you just going to have it?
I'm not going to review it.
It's a shame. It's a shame because again, I like the fact that it's an all-female thing. So they're trying. I like the fact they're doing something different. I like the summer stout. I think I had that last week sometime. Might have been this week. Can't remember. And it was okay. I didn't dislike that. Yeah,
I mean it's all right. I'll drink it.
Yeah.
It's yeah. It'll do.
The Brute IPA, I couldn't. No, it just didn't do it for me.
It's just the style. It's not nothing against the brewery.
It's
no.
Drinks. You didn't like it on Sunday.
Yeah, see, that wasn't the Brute. See, the I can't remember which one it was. There was one that was it was the farmhouse ale. That to me drank like a Brute IPA, so it was really dry. And I know it wasn't, but it was really dry. And if I'm drinking an IPA, I want it to be juicy. I want it to not fucking dry up on the end. I don't want that.
No. It is a bit off-putting for my palate as well, to be fair.
Yeah. It's horrible. It's not horrible. That's not right.
No, it's just I don't know, it kind of doesn't make sense for my palate sometimes, because you drink a beer, just quench your thirst, say.
Yeah.
And you have a sip of it, and it doesn't.
No.
So I get like the sort of like, I don't know whether you can call it science behind it or not, where the brewery have got you because you have a sip to quench your thirst, it doesn't. So you go back, you have another, and onwards and onwards and onwards. But that makes no sense to me, because you can get beers where they're crisp, they're clean. You have a couple of sips and you're instantly quenched, aren't you? I like beers like that, whether it be a lager or an IPA.
Yep.
It quenches your thirst.
And anything with that dryness just doesn't do that. Because you feel like you got to have something else.
Vacuum, it sucks everything out.
Yeah, and you feel like you got to have something else to get what you were after.
Yeah. I've had a couple of saisons like that as well. to be fair, in the past, where they've had that dry and parched sort of feel, and I haven't got on with it.
I've had a couple of saisons. The only saisons that I've had, I think, have come from the Beer 52 range, and it's not a style that it's okay. It's not something that I would ever go out and think, "Oh, I'll buy one of them."
You get the right one, and
Yeah.
and you, like saison de Bont,
Yeah.
that's bang on. That's like the I suppose the granddad of the style almost. You know, one of the first. It's executed to a T. It's done properly. It delivers. But yeah, I've had a couple of these sort of like newish sort of saisons, and they just haven't worked for me. Just horrible.
So what's the best beer you've had this year? What's your favourite, or not? What's your favourite drink you've had this year?
Ooh.
To stand up and stretch my legs.
You sit down all fucking day, don't you, in your van?
Fucking sit down. I'm fucking on about.
I don't know. I like.
Yeah, fucking reel me in. Reel me in, you fucker. Go on, Wonda. You were saying.
Huh?
Outsiders or the beers?
All right, I'll ask a different question. Different question for you, Wonda. Have you enjoyed doing Beer Wonder?
It's been funny.
Been funny.
I'm not a filmy person, though, am I?
Wonder hates being videoed. Absolutely hates it.
I do a lot of it for you, don't I?
Doesn't like beer. So
Came
when
across pretty good in that bottle share though. The beer taste.
I thought she came across really well there.
Yeah, from the videos that I've seen.
To be fair, mate, she was shitting herself all the way up there. Didn't know what was to expect. Obviously, I didn't know there was only.
I've not done a tasting session like that before.
No, nor have I. And didn't know how many people were going to be there. And so we walk in quite blind. Asked Jason if I can film bits and pieces. Good as gold. Yeah, of course you can. And I thought you did really well. I thought you came across really naturally, which is what you want. And that's all you can ask for. And you didn't drink anything.
I know. Except for that smoothie type one.
Yeah, the smoothie. Yeah.
And what was that other one?
Have you seen the smoothie one? Oh, mate, it was brilliant. It tastes just like a smoothie. I've never had a smoothie.
It was like how I imagined a smoothie would be there.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to say, but it was all coming out wrong.
Yeah, but then you tell me, I said, I've never had one.
I had one. And it's what I
Can you
imagined.
tally it up that you had about 60 mils worth of beer or something like that?
Yeah.
About 60 mil in total.
Yeah. She didn't even read that.
That's progress.
Percent one, that would have blew my head off.
Yeah, the 14% one.
I would have been dead. Even if I had that little bit, that would have been gone.
I've been testing the copyright strikes as well, because on the little videos, I've been putting Pearl Jam songs on, Wild Art songs on, and just sort of testing my luck a little bit.
Have you got away with it?
Yeah, so far.
Yeah, not normally they're on the ball straight away.
That's what I thought. So I obviously I wanted them to be completely. I said to Wanda I wasn't going to put any intro on them. So what I wanted to do was for them to be, because obviously they're not full proper reviews. They're nothing. They're just little snippets of me, Wanda, and the two guys having a little bit of a chat. And I wanted them to be completely separate entities. So I put a picture on, and then I was messing around on my phone, realised that I could put some music on there, and I thought, and some of it comes up as data right management, so I can't use them.
Yeah.
And certain ones didn't, and I thought, this is interesting. So I thought, okay, I'll see how far I can go with this. So I put 4 up now. With 4, I think I put 3 Pearl Jam songs and a Wild Heart song, and I've not heard anything back yet. So I'm hoping.
You might be all right then.
Sorry?
Yeah, my favourite beer.
What favourite beer?
You asked me what my favourite was.
Right, sorry, I do apologise. Wanda just tapped me on the leg. I thought she was getting fruity. She wasn't. She's coming up with her favourite beer.
Go for it.
The cross between Fruity and the Bacchus. I don't know which one I'll choose.
You really liked Fruity.
Yeah. Again, strawberry and cherry again.
Bacchus do a raspberry one as well, don't
I
they?
haven't tried that one though.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, that's the one wrapped in paper, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's 2 or 3 variations.
One does have the cherry one.
Yeah, I like that one.
Getting about falling over. That one.
Yep.
I think there's a raspberry one, and I think there's another one as well. I can't remember what the other one is.
I haven't seen them ones. I've only seen the cherry one.
Oh, works. So yeah.
Yeah. So it's stuck between the cherry and strawberry. They're completely different tastes, but I like them both.
So we've got a question for you. What's the best beer you've had this year?
Cheap. Going on the cheap end of it.
Yeah.
Would have to be the Cloudwater and Brewdog.
Yeah.
Easy to get hold of.
Yeah.
£3. Decent beer. Decent, well-made beer. The other end of the spectrum.
Turn around and look at your wall.
I don't know. I really like that we did the other day.
Oh, the Tom Coco has made my top 5 actually. It's number 4.
They do. There's a cherry version out now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Tom Coco cherry stout. What I've seen about. Yeah, that was really nice.
I like that Tom Coco. It's
unique taste, isn't it? With that.
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
And I was because that was the one where you refused to come in the shed for a little bit because you had a bit of a paddy wagon and I was a bit of an arsehole. So let's even the score here. I hadn't been very nice, which is why Wanda wasn't here. And but the Tom Coco is the best stout I've had this year by a mile. Not far behind. I like crunchier. I know Craig wasn't over keen on crunchier.
Does not taste like peanut
butter.
butter.
I really like that.
I mean, that'll take some beating though, won't it?
Oh dear. Mine went on the decking.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it's cleaned the decking off.
Yeah.
The amount of chemicals that are probably in it probably will do.
Yeah, they're not very ingredients: water, barley malt, rice, hops. That's it.
Shocking. And rice. But I learned something the other day, and it's I think this is still true. So in England, I don't know about Europe. In England, you don't have to put every ingredient that goes into beer on the label, but in food you do.
Yeah.
It's quite scary, really, because
that would make sense, though.
So because obviously you've got there water, barley. When you look at probably 80% of beer, water, malted barley, hops, yeast. That's all they put.
Yeah.
That's it. So they don't on alcohol and drinks. They don't have to put what's in that.
It's quite scary, really.
But they do in food.
Could be anything in that.
I mean, some of the ingredients on the back of food labels is quite shocking, isn't it? E this, E that. There's like some of these cheap, crappy ready meals. There's like 19E numbers in them.
Yeah, and they wonder why the kids are running around smashed off their tits.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's some truth in it, isn't there? You know, people that are like stuck for money that have got to feed the kids, and they're buying these cheap meals to save a bit of money. But I don't know. I think it's a bit iffy, really, with all the crap that goes into some of them.
Absolutely.
The amount of sugar in it and all that. It's not good.
Plastic. I'll tell you what.
Stuff.
What made me laugh? I'll go off my fucking soapbox there. Mark's still on. I don't know if he's still on. He's fucking gone out the pub. But you've got these. Hang on, I'm going to bite my lip. You got these people. This Extinction Rebellion. And you got this fucking idiot that's glued himself to the top of a plane. Right now. If that's me as the pilot, I'm hanging my head out the window saying, all right, yeah, I'm just going to test the glue. What do you mean?
Hold on tight.
Better hold on tight, mate. I'm about to fucking take off.
Yeah.
Let's see how good that glue is.
It makes you laugh. It's like that little girl that's being manipulated, though, isn't it? That Greta. You know, what kind of bloody lifestyle she living? Yeah, she preaches.
Can't be happy, can she? Can't be. There was I was watching Piers Morgan on.
Must be drilled right into her to become that angry.
But do you know why? Her parents are rich,
right?
So she doesn't need to go to school because she's probably homeschooled. And just drilled into her.
Yeah.
It was Piers Morgan. So they had someone on from this Extinction Rebellion the other day on GMB, and I was showing Wonda it. Piers Morgan, love him or hate him, doesn't matter. He says to this woman, have you got a telly? Well, I don't think that matters. How about your kids? Have they got iPads? Well, I don't think that matters. Blah, 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 blah. I don't think individual carbon footprint matters. All right. But she won't answer the question of whether she's got a telly. So then she keeps talking. He tells her to shut up. He said, look, why don't you just ask her? Can't you just shut up and answer a question? And she's like, blah, 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 blah. And then he says to her, you're in danger of becoming like Harry and Meghan. He said, but because he says that every individual carbon footprint counts. And she said, yeah, it does. He went, hang on a minute. He went, you just said it doesn't. She said, what? He said, but you just said it doesn't. Well.
Yeah.
It's like,
he asked her as well, how did she get to the studio?
How did you get to the studio? Did you come by car? Well, I don't think that's important.
But it was like that first protest that they did at Heathrow.
You're not going to go on about Emma Thompson, are you?
Fucking flying all the way from the States. Fucking hell. To join in.
How'd you get here, Emma? By plane. All right.
Yeah.
Did you fly
Jumbo
first
jet.
class?
Jumbo jet, to be precise.
Yeah. Why would you ever fly with the unwashed masses? No, would I? Hell, fuck off then.
Yeah.
Go on.
Double standards or what?
What does your head in?
Yeah. You can't pull the rug from under people's feet now. We've developed all this technology, whether it's bad or good or whatever. You can't just remove it now. It exists. It's part of life. And that's just how it is.
It's like Leah came home today, Wanda's youngest, and they've had someone coming from school to school today, talking about being a vegan. And I don't have anything against anybody, right? Do what you want to do, just don't preach to me, right? I'm not interested. So they've got so in Leah's school, they can't celebrate Christmas because it might offend someone. They can't celebrate Halloween because it might offend someone. But we can come in and talk about vegans that are going to offend all. And the woman's got a dog. I'm like, well, surely that's been fucking kept against his will because they don't want to be there. I struggle sometimes. I struggle with well, a lot of things I think I struggle with.
It's a funny old world now, isn't it?
It is.
It is a funny old world. It's like thingy almost, isn't it? If you've got to have like, I don't know, you've got to be in a circle of friends or whatever that all agree with you, because if you disagree with someone, then you can't be friends with somebody. If if you've got different opinions and stuff like that, it goes against the grain a little bit now, doesn't it?
It's like
We've all got to be like sheep almost.
It's Brexit. I mean, nothing divides this country more than Brexit. It's at a ridiculous state. Whatever side you sit on, you've only got to mention it to someone, and the other person's getting offended. And we're at a stage now where it's so toxic. It's horrendous.
Yeah, but how has that happened where it's got to the stage where if one of your friends has a different opinion to you, it becomes an all-out war almost, where you have to, like, I mean, like you going back to Brexit, like you said, I've heard stories before where families have actually split up, because the dad wanted to leave and the mother wanted to stay, and they've actually ended up separating because of the disagreement over it.
I think it's because it's dragged on for so long. I think because it's become, certainly from I mean, we're in the same sort of era. I know there's only sort of 4 difference between us. It will be the defining thing in my life, I think. If it ever happens, I don't know. And I think because of the way it's been handled by Parliament, the EU, and everybody as a whole, it's a fucking shambles. The country's it's a shambles. We were a laughing stock of the fucking world.
Oh, big time. Globally, I think we were laughing stock, aren't we?
Yeah. You've got the EU that are doing everything in their power. I mean, you got Angela Merkel that's come out and said, "Well, you're never getting a deal." Well, thanks. It's horrendous, absolutely horrendous.
I was listening to LBC today, and they were on about. There's some guy ringing, and he was saying, "Well, why don't we start our own sort of like club, our own union?"
Yeah,
where we can sort of like levy the bloody tariffs and stuff like that, and he was talking of like let's pal up with Albania, Turkey, countries like that they're on the fringes of becoming a member almost.
The people I feel sorry for are the people of Northern Ireland, because they're being used as a pawn in a much bigger game.
Oh yeah,
and it's a game that is offensive. It's an offensive game now on everyone's part, and those poor fuckers are the ones that are caught right in the fucking middle of it all. It's shocking.
Yeah, God forbid it doesn't happen, but blood on the street could return, couldn't it?
Yeah, easily.
Over all this bullshit.
Shocking.
Yeah. And that was quite a scary time, actually. I mean, I was a kid in the 80s when the IRA were big.
The IRA.
It was happening on almost a daily basis, where something was happening regarding them, and it was quite a scary time as a kid when you used to sort of like snippets on the news and stuff like that. It's not nice.
I was a child of the 80s, born in 75, and I remember all that. Turn the news on, not knowing what's going to come up the next day, and like the Birmingham bombings, all that shit. It was fucking horrible. Absolutely horrible.
Just, I apologise. I've neglected the comments a lot. We've had a lot of comments coming in, and I haven't managed to keep up with them. But one that has caught my eye, just come in quite recently, actually, from our mate Mark. I'll put it up on the screen. Oh, fuck! That is just that. Why Why does that shit happen all the fucking time?
Do you know this?
That city avoided World War II. It avoided getting absolutely obliterated. All the beauty, all the architect remained intact from a world war. Yet them twats go over there.
This stuff boils my piss on a massive level. I've never understood. Look, I live in a city that is universally agreed that the rivalry between Portsmouth and Southampton is vitriolic. It's vile. It's just horrific, right? I've got friends. I work that way. I've never understood it. Right. I started going to football when I was 12. So I was a late starter to football. The first game I went to was in 1987. Was Portsmouth versus Southampton. I've never understood why the need as you call them football fans. They ain't fans. They're fucking arseholes, right? They go. Their sole intention is to go and cause trouble somewhere, and I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't. And the England fans, I don't understand that mentality. I don't understand. Go to someone else's country. They invite you in there. They make you feel welcome, and you fucking trash it. I've got
horrible visions of me. I don't know. I must have been about 7 or 8 years of age. It was our first ever holiday abroad, and I went away with my nan and my mum, and we went to Benidorm for a week. Yeah. This was during Mexico '86.
Yeah, the first World Cup.
Lineker.
Lineker, Maradona.
Yeah, I mean, it just absolutely sort of etched in my head them visions. But I've got visions of walking along in the evening. I think it's when we played Paraguay.
Yeah.
Or it might have been Poland.
Was that their opening game, Paraguay game?
I can't remember. I think was it 3-0. I know it. Lineker got a hat trick. Yeah. My visions of the Spanish police with batons hitting these bloody English football supporters. They'd gone over there on the Raz, you know, and they were knocking them to the ground with these batons. And I said to my mum, I said, "What's going on there?" They said, "Oh, they've been a bit naughty and stuff." What they were just chucking tables everywhere, stools. They were just flinging stools out. And that I'll never forget that day. Just casually in an evening, just walking along the high street in the Party Beach.
But why do that? Why do that? I don't get it.
Yeah, we've had it on us everywhere. A couple of Euros, wasn't it? That was the same. When the Russian.
The only thing that does infuriate me a little bit more than that is, so we will be vilified across Europe, the world, and quite rightly, if this has happened. I don't know. I've not seen this. I was just looking on my phone now. Can't see anything on there. But if it happened, it happens seldomly with domestic teams, whereas abroad it happens all the fucking time. You get racism, you get all this stuff, and it's just blindly, they're Russian, they're a racist country, all this. Whereas, and that infuriates me a little bit. We do get treated very differently as a country when it comes to football, and I'm not condoning the violence at all. Don't think
No.
But as soon as it's England fans involved, it's the fucking biggest news out there. But there's stuff going on in Turkey, all these club places, and in Spain you've got flares and all this shit, and you've got all the I can't remember what they're called now, and Italy and all that, and it gets glossed over. Whereas happens with England, it's fucking the biggest news out there.
I think our biggest downfall for the human race is borders, boundaries, flags,
Yep.
nations.
Yep.
We're all fucking human beings. We're all human beings, aren't we?
Yeah. Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter if you're that side of the globe or this side of the globe.
What colour do you wear? Don't give a fuck. Don't care. Don't care what colour you what colour you,
The human
wear,
race.
what colour you are. Don't care what you are. We're all part of the same race.
Yeah.
We're humans.
Yeah. But yeah, it's.
So if that's right, Mark,
I'm disgusted. But I always have been with that sort of stuff. I just think it's just, you know, a group of idiots managed to put a dark shadow over the entire nation.
Are England playing tonight? Do you know what?
I've took my eye off the ball with football, to be honest.
So they're playing in the Czech Republic. So it's 1-1. Was it finished?
It's a beautiful place. It's a beautiful place, Prague is.
I used to watch all England games. I used to watch as much football as I could. England don't do it for me anymore. I can't. There's something about it. I got fed up. I got fed up. Absolutely fed up of getting wound up by the media. This is our World Cup.
Oh, every time.
This is our European Championship.
Yeah.
We're the gold. It's the fucking golden people. They're fucking Beckham, but all these people. I got fed up of it, and I think the final straw was South Africa, where they were fucking terrible. That was
abysmal. That was worse than the Korea one, wasn't it? Japan and Korea.
Yeah, and at that point, Japan and Korea. The South Africa one, I just thought, I'm wasting my time. I'm wasting my time on people that don't give a shit.
Mm.
They don't care. All they want is to be paid their money. They're not paid anything by England, or they give it all to charity. They don't give a fuck. I'm done.
I started. I think the last time I really got G'd up about international football was probably Euro '96, to be honest.
Fantastic.
Yeah. I mean, that was we do. Yeah. Well, I mean, we're a host nation, obviously, and
Stuff the Dutch.
We did all right, didn't we? We did all right. We played some good football. We did all right.
You say that. When was it the Euros last year or the year before? I don't fucking know. Last year, wasn't it? Was it Euros or was it? Well, I can't remember. It was 18 Euros. Yeah, and they were doing all right, and I thought, oh, this is all right, and then just fell apart again.
Well, I hope not.
Wanda's back. I'm gonna go for a pee.
Yeah, I need a Jimmy Riddle as well, but I'll wait till we get back.
I'm back. I had to go and check on Leah, bless her. Make sure she's all right. I'm here, Thomas. Hello. I just went to the toilet and check on my other one. She don't care. She's up in her room most of the time. She doesn't like to hang out with adults anymore. So.
Yeah. My daughter's the same as well.
So she wouldn't be fussed if we were around or not, to be honest. So
yeah.
Unless she was very hungry, that's when she comes out. She wants food, feeding. So yeah, that's when
you work in a nursery, don't you?
Yeah, preschool.
Yeah. Well, my wife does as well. I probably mentioned it before.
Yeah.
She wasn't very happy today because she was on playground duties and it was absolutely tipping it down in Oxfordshire.
Yeah. Oh,
And
yeah.
that put a load of straw out and hay.
Oh gosh.
So it just got soaking wet and it was horrible. It was a mess. She had to deal with that all day and she's not very happy.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. We go out for a little bit. If it's light rain, then it's not too bad. So I'll say wrap up warm and got coats and stuff on. But when it's like torrential rain, then we come in because they just get soaking wet.
Mm.
And then run around the playground screaming.
So I'd think in this day and age, though, that would be like health and safety would be all over that. You know, young children playing outside in the rain. We can't have that.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, if it's light, then but yeah, when it's really bad, we don't stay out in it. We come in. So
I have to fucking work in it. It's horrible. It is horrible.
Oh,
there's not bugs and colds going around as it is, and it, you know.
Crap it is.
Yeah.
Roll on the summer.
That's all right, that is.
Yeah, for a quid. Was it a quid?
99p.
Yeah. That's what I mean. It's hard to pick it apart, isn't it, for a quid?
Where's Wonda? We like to play a game. We play a game of Where's Wonda.
Where's Wally? It's Where's Wonda.
Hey, Craig's in the house. Hello, Craig, mate.
Hello, bud.
Hope you're all right.
So while you went out to the toilet, me, Dean, and we got onto a bit of
Uh-oh.
No. So Mark commented, the beer hooligan, that England the Czech Republic.
Are they?
And there's been a load of violence out there.
Oh no.
So
which ruins it for everyone, really, doesn't it?
Oh, well, we were just saying
There's no need for it.
I don't get it. Why do you go? They're not fans. They're not fans that, as I know it. I'm a football fan. I go to watch a game of football. You have a bit of banter with the other side when you're chanting and have a bit of a game. Have you ever been to a Pompey game?
No.
We need to get into one.
We went to a Rushton and Diamonds one.
Ruston and Diamonds.
Rushton and Diamonds, yeah.
So I think we should go to a Pompey game. I think you'd like it. The atmosphere at Pompey's good. But I don't understand the mentality to go, especially abroad. Why do you go abroad to smash?
It's too much to drink. People
to smash someone's. Say in World War II, Prague wasn't touched. It's got all this. They got architecture, and it wasn't touched. So these fucking idiots go out there and smash the place to bits. I don't get it.
What are you drinking?
Oh no. 99p in Lidl's. I can't. Is it up here?
What does it say?
Baltica.
Nice.
It's all right actually. It's What do you expect?
Yeah, I feel quite bad actually because there's loads and loads of comments and I seem to have neglected a lot. I do apologise. Comments going back.
I mean, the problem is, I think the problem is, Dean, that we get on quite well, and we just sort of end up chatting. I mean,
yeah.
I'll text you, you'll text me, and you spend about half hour chatting. And you're like, oh fuck it.
No, seriously, Wonda. He's you got a good bloke there. Telling you, he's a good bloke. I really like. He's a sound guy.
But that's why I'm marrying him.
Yeah, but he dreams about me.
Don't
It's a bit worrying, really, isn't it?
It's a bit worrying, I've got to be honest, just a little bit.
I did wonder, what the hell is he talking about? A hangout? Talking the hangout. What the hell's a hangout? I was getting a bit worried actually. I was like, oh no.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Disgusting behaviour. Absolutely disgusting. They want fucking lock them up. Lock them up.
Do you know what they want doing? This is brilliant. I've got an idea. So you got the idiot that glued himself to the plane. How about we glue them all to the fucking plane and set off?
Yeah. Just drop them off in the ocean.
Yeah. I hate it. That's my head in.
I just can't see the logic of travelling to another country to watch your team play football
And trash it.
and then go around the town. All right, you have a few bevies, yeah, fine. But why start smashing the place up? Ah!
I bet they've been drinking out of Carlin or Carlsberg.
Well, not over there. They won't. It'd be really Pilsner Urquell or Staroparum or something.
Yeah.
I'll send him a link. Yeah.
Go on. Yeah, go on.
I'll send you a link, Craig. 2 ticks, mate.
We're going home now. Shut up. Got Craig coming on.
Yeah, Craig sound.
No blue van man tonight. He's shit out, isn't he?
Blue Van Man.
I'm joking. Dave's all right. I mean, he's missed a good conversation. I'm sure he'd be well up for a bloody conversation about football hooliganism. You're right. Sure.
Yeah, I'll send you a link, buddy. If you want to pop on, more the merrier. I've had a few beers, so I'm all right.
I haven't.
I'm teeing up what's next now.
Have the brew to it. Have the brew.
How about
Have the brew. Have the brew IPA.
Brute IPA.
It's really nice. That's it. Yum.
10 out of 10, yeah.
Oh yeah. I don't even think I kept the can. I think I fucking binned it.
Here we go
He's
then.
done it. He's done it. Oh dear. That's it. This is fucking hell. Did you try that?
Can't remember. I don't know.
You're right.
Yeah.
Sure.
Really good, yeah. Really good. Thumbs up, thumbs down.
Yes. I wouldn't even say in the middle. I tried to warn you. Did try. Is that the Bud?
That's the Bud. Bud and Brute collab.
Oh, that's probably better. Bud and Brute collab.
Yeah.
It's not that bad, actually.
You made your own beer, mate. What you want to do is get a canning process.
Yeah.
Buy enough of it and ship it out.
Mothership and Budweiser Brute Pale Ale Lager.
Yeah, sort of lager with rice.
MABV 4.5.
Yeah.
There you go.
With rice in. Not the rice in that'll poison you without fucking... I don't know if you've seen Breaking Bad.
On and off. Yeah, on and off.
On and off. Fucking on and off.
On and off, yeah. Not really sort of like clicking with me, that.
That's a fucking brilliant programme.
I don't really watch a lot of telly, though, to be honest. Other than Songs of Praise, stuff like that. Escape to the Country.
I'll tell you what we watched the other... You fucker. Which country?
Libya.
Yeah, right. We went to see Joker the other night.
All right, was it?
Wonda. What do you think of Joker?
Really good.
Really good.
Mm-hmm.
Film of the year?
You can see why it went the way he went.
Film of the year. Performance of the year.
Okay.
He's phenomenal. Really, really hard to watch in places. How he descends. Obviously, it's set in a completely different universe to the Dark Knight and everything else. So what they're saying is this Joker is not connected to anything else, any other part of the DC universe. It's phenomenal as how he descends, how he's let down, how he's treated, and how he just descends into this nothingness of a man is incredible. And the way that Joaquin Phoenix portrays him is astonishing. It really is really good. And then you got the other thing we watched, which is on Netflix. I think I messaged you about In the Tall Grass.
No, you did make
yeah. Fucking rubbish.
That was it.
Fuck. Do me a favour, watch it with your missus. If you can tell me what it's actually about, that'd be helpful.
Oh, okay.
Because it was crap, wasn't it?
It was rubbish.
Did we come back from Joker and watch it?
Just screaming through most of it.
Bollocks. Utter bollocks.
It
makes sense.
Netflix can be a bit hit and miss, can't it, with these series, these premieres.
There's loads of stuff on there.
Yeah.
I set a load of notifications for stuff. Obviously, with Halloween up, Wonda likes a little bit of a jump. I like to make a jump. So there's lots coming up. That was terrible. There's a Stephen King. He was fucking awful. From start to finish.
Talking of Stephen King, what was it I watched the other day? It's Children of the Corn.
I quite like that.
Yeah, classic.
New one now out.
Well, they remade it.
Like a new version of it, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I like
Children
that.
of the Corn.
Yeah, well, something similar.
I know they did a revamp of Salem's Lot, didn't they, a few years ago?
Salem's Lot. Yeah.
That was pretty good.
I'm sure they've done a really
Cat's Eye.
I remember seeing an advert.
See, my favourite. I used to love reading Stephen King. My favourite ever book of his was Desperation. That was fantastic, and they made a film of it, and it was terrible. Absolutely terrible.
So yeah, some of the films never really sort of like followed on, did they?
It's like The Dark Tower. The Dark Tower was 7 or 8 books, and then they make that bloody film that's got Idris Elba in it.
Yeah.
But it was fucking nothing like the book. I was fuming. I turned it off. I was fucking not happy. Just like when she's all, I'm like, what? It's not the film. It's nothing like it. It's crap.
See, I like the really, really old Doctor Who's. Yeah, all this new stuff. I think it's fucking bollocks.
I didn't mind it when they brought it back with Christopher Eccleston. Didn't mind that. It was okay. And then he morphed into the other guy, David Tennant.
David Tennant.
And that was okay.
I didn't like any of it.
And then I can't be doing anything else after that.
No. Yeah, I like the old cheesy 70s and 80s stuff.
Oh, what? Pertwee.
Yeah, Pertwee and Tom Baker.
Tom Baker, Peter Davison.
Colin Baker, he was a bit shit.
Sylvester McCoy.
He was the last of the classics, yeah.
He was fucking rubbish, wasn't he?
Yeah, Tom Baker and Sylvester McCoy, they didn't really do anything for me. But the others were good. Pertwee was my favourite.
Pertwee, was it John
John Pertwee?
John Pertwee.
Yeah.
Didn't he play
Wurzel Gummidge?
Wurzel Gummidge.
Yeah. Cup of tea and a slice of cake.
Wanda's just non-plus there. No, don't you remember Words of Gummidge?
I remember Words of Gummidge, but I don't know who played him.
Yeah, he's the guy that played Doctor Who. He's the third Doctor, wasn't he, John Pertwee?
John Pertwee, third Doctor, always exiled to Earth.
Are they? They're thinking of bringing back Words of Gummidge, Dean.
I don't know who's going to play it. His son. Sean Pertwee. Yeah. Dog Soldiers.
Was he dead?
He's sorting himself out at the moment, I think. He's just setting up his put.
Okay.
What am I going for?
I've been thinking. Are you right?
Yeah.
I'm sure. Let's turn it off.
Nothing.
Charlie Don't Surf. I think I'll have that.
Oh, okay. What's that from? Was that from the Beer 52?
Yeah. ABC.
Didn't get that one.
Session IPA, 4%. See, that's the thing that fucked me off with it. It's all brewed in bloody to proof.
It's a hit and miss thing, isn't it? With them, I've seen on Instagram the stuff that's coming through this month, and I've not missed anything there. It's all their award winners or their award winning breweries, and it doesn't do anything for me. I'm all right, thanks.
Yeah,
I've only parked it for a month. I need to phone them up before next month to get it fucking cancelled because I'm paying £29 again.
I'm going for the McKellar box. I think I'm going to do that.
Yeah,
far more superior beers.
Yeah,
more or less the same sort of money, but you're getting tip top beers.
Yeah,
and the San Diego stuff. You're getting the normal McKellar stuff, and a few variations. Stuff as well. Hey, how you doing, Craig?
How you doing, right?
You all right, mate?
Yeah, no, all good. How's everyone?
Craig, this is Beer Wonda.
Hi. How you doing?
Yeah, good.
Good. Bit crappy weather today. It's been hammering down.
So we're sat
it's lovely.
We're sat in this shed of
I love it.
dreams, and at the moment, it's not raining.
What are you drinking, Craig?
I've just been drinking a load of this stuff.
Oh, you don't like it up there, you don't. He thinks it's shit.
For what I've paid for it, $1.65 a can.
Oh, well,
right.
no, if you're talking at $1.65 a can, then we're all right.
Five.
Yeah.
Wow. Though, was it?
I don't mind it. I think it's okay. I'm not going to throw it away.
Well, I threw the Budweiser away.
Yeah, well.
What's behind this slashing the prices though of all this beer? What's going on with that then?
What's the end of the promotion? That's it. Which is a bit of a shame.
So
you won't be seeing them again.
They just bring the beers in for a sort of a short, sharp shop?
Yeah, it's just down the seasonal kind of thing for a month, I guess, and then that's it. Done and dusted.
Done and dusted, yeah.
I didn't have all of them. I wanted to get that big stout, the big bottle thing, but that's all gone. So
the one you're on about, Dean.
Yeah, that went down to £4.50. That did. The cherry stout, wild beer, and Magic Rock. Yeah, $4.50 in the end. That's right. Bargain, really.
Yeah, I'd grab a couple of them.
We need to get down to Waitrose. I can't go tomorrow because Pompey are at home.
Yeah.
And there'll be a full
deal
there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just drinking that.
And money for next week for Barry Island Beer Festival. It's going to cost me a fortune.
How are you getting down there then?
Yeah.
You're driving?
I told Wonda, right, here we go. So, I think I've told you before that when I met Wonda, I said she's about flying, and I said to
I
her,
don't like it.
shut your face.
It's scary.
Just be quiet now.
I don't like it.
Grown-ups are talking.
Flying.
I said to her, how many times have you flown? And she said, once. I said, where did you go? She said, Italy. I said, fucking hell, that must have been a long way home because you only flown once. She went, all right, twice. So I was talking today to my friend, and I said to him, we're going to the beer festival in Barry next week, and he said, tell Wanda, he knows, so he's going to be my best man at our illustrious wedding, and he said to me, tell her you're flying down to Barry Island, down to Cardiff. So I picked her up from work. I said, I've had an idea. She said, what's that? I said, well, we could fly down to Barry. I said, we go to Cardiff and get from there. And she was coming up with all sorts of reasons why we shouldn't go. Well, it's a long delay. All this rubbish. I said, okay. I said, is it because you don't want to fly? She went, well, yeah. So I said, we can't fly from Southampton anyway.
He's mean, isn't he? He's mean to me.
So a short answer to a long question. A long answer to a short question is driving. And we're booked into the Premier Inn with Mark.
Okay.
So yeah, this should be a laugh.
No, it should be good.
I don't think Wanda's looking forward to it. All she's asked me is there any fruity ciders?
I'm sure there'll be good stuff.
I haven't seen it. It's just all beer at the minute. It's like I'm going to be.
I'm sure
Are there ciders on at all?
I'm sure if you drink enough of them.
They've got a gin. They've got gin on there. I've seen the beer, the list. But I think someone commented that Cardiff got a festival at the same day, which is not particularly good planning, really.
Yeah, it's a bit shoddy, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, whoever booked it first, then that's.
Yeah.
How are the tickets going? Do you know?
What the Barry Island tickets? I think they're sold out.
Well, there you go then. So.
Yeah, but it's only at the Barry Island Sports and Social Club.
Yeah, if they're
I
sold
can't
out,
imagine it's to be world renowned.
It's in a social club.
All right. It's all right, Craig. Cut him off. Get him off now.
No, it sounds. Yeah, it sounds great.
Don't invite him again. He's rubbish.
Yeah, I am.
I'm rubbish too. Don't worry about it.
Oh, he's fine.
No, I don't. I'll just whatever.
So, Craig, I said this earlier. This is the list of the beers. All right. Hang on. They probably can't see that.
It's pretty small, but. Yeah.
Right, I'll read them out. So you got
Go on then, yeah, it's probably easier. Oh, lovely. Yeah, I wouldn't ask shit.
Foster Cluck. Shut your face.
Reel them off.
I can't be asked now.
Oh. Brains Craft Lager. Yeah, is that on there?
Yeah, I can't see my phone. Hang on. All right. Yeah, so Brains. Barry Island IPA. Glastonbury Ale.
Oof.
So we got Milk Stout from Scapegoat Brewery. An AP from Scapegoat Brewery. I don't know how to say that because I can't speak Welsh and it's just a lot of consonants. So, Glamorgan Brewing Company, which is it's got a C and a W and a W and an R and a W. I don't know what that is. Welsh Pale Ale from Glamorgan Brewing Company. Jemima's Pitchfork, Foster Cluck from Bang On Brewery. Wonder won't say that. because you get it all around the wrong way. Sweet and Tidy from Bang On Brewery. Nash Point, another Welsh word I can't say. Dark Matter from Vog Brewery and South Island. I've never heard of any of them.
No, all local, probably cask stuff.
Yeah.
You could do all them in one session. Halves. Just have halves.
Wonder will.
Have halves. Yeah, have halves. Or share it.
I'll be sharing.
I think Mark said about you going to the butterfly collector after.
Apparently, yeah.
I don't think he will survive to that long. If we're starting at 12 o'clock in the day, Scott.
Plenty of milk, mate. Plenty of milk.
You won't make it.
I've got no advice.
That's disappointing for you to hear that. Actually, we'll see.
You're not lightweight, are you? Is she calling you a lightweight?
I'm hoping
Well, depends.
they serve me 100ml glasses. I'm all right.
Have you kept your
Yes.
beaker?
Yes,
Take your beaker with you.
won't do that.
Yeah, just take your beaker. Just fill her up.
How much is that? It's £3 a pint. Fuck that. I've only got
Yeah.
100ml.
Beaker. 50p a pop.
Oh,
That's
well,
it.
I'll save some money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be all right. Are you going to do any live stuff while you're over there, then, or just go over there?
I can't do live stuff because I haven't got enough followers, and I haven't got a laptop.
You can do it on your phone.
Do it on your phone, though.
Yeah, but you can only go live if you've got 1,000 subscribers, can't you?
Oh, right, okay.
I don't know about that.
Oh, shut
I
up. Just because you're all really close.
Go on.
No, I
Do
don't
it
know.
on
know.
Instagram. Go on Instagram.
Yeah, I can do it on Instagram. Wonda's having a panic attack now.
You got an hour. You're
That's
limited to an
okay.
hour. I think.
Obviously, we don't.
Yeah, 60 minutes, yeah.
I've done one before, have we? So
No.
been to
I've
a-
never
And,
done it.
and I also have to. Obviously, I have to take into account my lady because she's very shy and doesn't like being filmed at all. So I'm actually really grateful she agrees to sit in the shed with me and
Yeah.
listen to us waffle. Really,
I think doing this thing live when you're at home and stuff, it's much easier than doing it when you're out and about, or like for me anyway.
do you know what
We've done one in Disneyland
I've found-
once, didn't we? It wasn't
yeah.
live though. It was just
Yeah.
us
we
doing a
we
video.
found exactly the same this week, Craig. So obviously we did the tastings at the place near us last week, and I like the setup here, where we're in here. I'm over there, she's over here. Sit down, have a chat, have a giggle. Nothing pre-recorded. Just that those bounce off each other, and then I like that. And when we were taken out of that environment, I actually thought Wanda came out herself, and me and ourselves and Dean had this conversation a bit earlier. I thought Wanda came off really well.
Yeah.
But the dynamic isn't quite the same.
It's different, isn't it? Because
Yeah.
you're worried. You're more worried about other people. What they're
Yeah.
and all that.
Yeah.
I mean, I've done reviews in pubs and stuff before, not locally, but in London. And it's after I've had 2 or 3 beers, I don't care. It's kind of like that helps.
Yeah. Well,
I'll
it
have 2 or 3
relaxes you, doesn't it?
I relax a little bit, and after that,
And Wanda,
Yeah.
Wanda doesn't want to be filmed anyway. We've
No,
had this.
fair
I
enough.
mean, we've almost lost our channel about 4 times because it's
All right.
it's not something she wants to do. She doesn't drink beer. She doesn't drink at all, really.
Just ciders.
Just cider. She'll have a cider every now and then. And so
Yeah.
for me to get her in here and interact, it's not a problem for me, but I appreciate that with her job, she can't do that. And
That's fair enough.
And it is hard, and
it's like your hobby now, and you love it, and you're well into everything now.
But then I can't do it in my job either. I can't be seeing. We do 2 beers a week, and I think that works where it suits both my need and her need, and I think you can have too much of people as well.
Yeah. I mean, I've been really lazy at posting stuff recently, but just over a week probably. And I posted the last one by mistake. I was like, oh, okay. I was getting all these comments. I'm like, what's that for? I'm like, oh. when I uploaded it, I noticed about 3 days later, I uploaded it to public instead of private, because I normally do loads of editing and stuff below, like a little bit of information, stuff like that, and I didn't do any of that. I was like, oh, okay. And he had like 40 odd views, and I'm like, it's weird. Which for me, that's a lot. So.
But yeah, I'm like you guys. I don't, as I say to Dean, I don't care about reviews. It's not.
Yeah, I don't care. I never have done.
I don't care about it.
I just enjoy doing it.
I enjoy. You know what? I enjoy doing it with Wonda. We come in here. She's got half the time she's got no idea what I'm bringing in here. Just plonk it in front of her. No script, nothing. Right, stick that in front of you. What we got? Well, off we go.
That's right. You don't need a script. It's just
You
get it wrong anyway. So.
Oh fucking hell! Do you know what? Half the time I don't even know what's in the bees. So I just think, you know what? I just go along with it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't do it for. I don't do it for that views, subs, whatever. I do it for. I like doing it. I like having a beer. I put it out there, and if anyone want to watch, great. If they don't, great. It doesn't. But more importantly, what's come through this when I first started, I never knew, is all the amazing friends I've made.
Friends.
For me, that is just like stuff the beer. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about.
From it.
I
mean, I've had the pleasure of meeting Craig a couple of times. Birmingham was the first one, wasn't it? Many moons ago. Was that 2016? Was it?
Yeah, back in. Yeah, that was Christ.
The first one sort of thing, wasn't it?
We had a few that weekend.
Just meeting people. That's really cool.
It was awesome.
Craig's reliving that as we speak.
I'm just thinking. Yeah.
I know what you're thinking. You're thinking of what is it? Fucking hell.
The box. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
No, you're thinking, aren't you?
Yeah. Jesus. And that cork when it hit the bloody ceiling and shit. 3 o'clock in the morning. 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. Bang.
Just flew off. It's just like bang. And left. Took half the. There was a dent in the ceiling. Took a bit of paint off and stuff. And okay.
Just kept going and going, though, didn't we?
In that mansion that we was in. Jeez.
Yeah. There's a big old gaff on it.
What an amazing place. Yeah, must admit.
It was really good. Good fun.
I felt out of place, though. Yeah. I didn't bring slippers and shit. So.
I'd have brought my Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you going to the one in December, Craig?
What's that, mate? Oh, yes, I should be.
Cool.
Yes, I should be.
We won't make that. It's a weekend. I got my son, so it's
fair dues. Yeah, it's fair dues.
Go for Jimmy Riddle.
It's December.
Is it the first week?
His birthday as well.
Oh, right, fair enough. Yeah.
I might be early.
Don't worry, there'll be others.
Yeah. That's
I
what we
mean-
keep going, Wonda, isn't it? We're going to keep going.
Well, even if you don't, it doesn't. Even if you don't, whatever, you can still meet up. It's not.
To be fair though, it's we've enjoyed ourselves, haven't we? And so we've met. Obviously got chatting with you. Dean's good as gold.
Yeah, he's
I get on well with Mark, the beer hooligan. Harry, Rob, everyone really. It's quite funny. Yeah, I was saying to Wanda that it's quite funny that I expected it all to be quite what the word is, sort of quite clicked, quite clicky, and that, and you're not.
just. Yeah. I mean, if you get one that comes along and he's a bit of an arsehole, then fair enough, you get it.
Yeah.
But I haven't found it yet.
Yeah.
Not the other one's been sound. So.
Your back playing up, Dean, is it?
Eh?
Your back playing up.
Have a beer. Have a beer.
I'll have another beer. That'll get rid of it.
Get another one of the motherships, mate. They're fucking brilliant.
Fucking mothership. Fucking rubbish.
Which one is that? The Brute or
Yeah.
the Stout?
Just had that.
I've got the I've got the Summer Stout here. I've not had that before.
Dean's just had that.
I just drunk that. It's all right. Not bad. It's not bad. I was saying to Scott earlier on, Craig, I've ditched this beer 52 now. I've knocked it on the head.
Yeah, I was happy when I got the last box with them in. Because I know you guys reviewed that Lucid Dream ages ago, didn't you?
That was all right. That was.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds good. I mean, I've heard some good things about the brewery. Obviously, they part of the.
That's Turning Point, isn't it?
Turning, yeah, they're out. Is it Yorkshire? I can't remember now. Whatever.
I didn't like it.
Yeah, well, was it a bit tobacco-y or?
It's a bit old Albany.
You know, Craig's been watching now.
There was no cookie.
I'm joking. Yeah.
No, you're not.
All stout tastes like tobacco.
Well, they don't.
They do.
Oh, shut up.
And coffee. Tobacco and coffee mixed together accidentally.
Accidentally?
I like coffee.
Oh.
Do you like coffee though? No.
Yeah, but not strong coffee, and that's like an espresso mixed with tobacco.
Yeah. Sometimes you get things like chocolate as well, chocolate and coffee and stuff.
I love chocolate, and there's definitely no chocolate.
So I said to Dean earlier. So we were
Coffee caramel.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh wow. Okay.
Hang on, let me just move around. So this was one of which was part of the
Hackney.
That was a session beer that you're on about, wasn't it?
session. 14% from the Skyline.
Oh, is that from that? Okay.
Yeah, that was 14%. Wanda loved that.
Yeah, that's from the same box, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the guy that we were doing excuse me, the tastings with, he bought the Skyline project, paid a lot of money for him. Obviously, Bodega was part of that, and then all of a sudden he's found out that they'd been sold off into Waitrose, and he was a bit miffed by it, understandably.
I was shocked when I thought, what's that? So I went on there. It's like, because it's Gypsy Hill and Interbro, out in New York.
Yeah.
It's like, and they're in a supermarket. Well, it's £3 a can originally when they first started doing the deal or the promotion. I mean, I didn't do the whole set of beers. I've done a few. And yeah, this was in. I was like, really? That's like, it's weird how they got. I don't know how they got to the supermarket. I don't understand.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, because their beers are. I was saying to Scott, their beers are really pricey online, aren't they? Interborough beers, like Beer Jum and stuff like that. You're looking at 10, 11 euros a can.
Yeah,
It's real high-end stuff.
I mean, this is obviously brewed in London, I guess.
Yeah.
Gypsy Hill, yeah.
Gypsy Hill.
Norwood.
Just looking here, I mean, it's but I mean, if on its own in a bottle shop, this would probably be about £4 or £5, I guess, something like that.
I just thought it was very bland. There was 4 of us tasting it, and I was rammed full of a cold.
Right.
Not getting anything from it, but the other guys were fine. I didn't get anything from it.
I get a lot of citrus and stuff. Like citrus, pineapple, a little bit of kind of passion fruit. It's got that. It's quite a kind of uplifting sort of aroma to it. It's quite, for me. I mean, it's not the best thing I've ever had, but it's certainly not the worst.
What did you pay for it? 165? Did you say?
Yeah, for a can. So I think I picked up 6 cans.
Fucking hell.
So I'm on my second one now.
What did you pay for it, Dean?
I paid £3 for mine.
I bought one at £3.
Yeah,
when they first come out, I bought one for £3. I thought that's all right. A supermarket beer is like that's not bad.
Yeah.
And then
I didn't mind
that's
it.
That's the beauty of beer, isn't it? The beauty of beer is different.
Yeah.
No one's right, no one's wrong. It's just down to you.
No one's right. It's just an opinion.
Just personal preference. That's all it is.
Yeah.
But which is what I love about it. It's great.
Well, yeah. As long as you can accept that people have a different view on what you're taking. It's when people get offended by it because
People do though. Yeah, I just ignore it. I can't be bothered.
I just can't see the fucking sense in all that.
There's more important things to worry about, whether or not they fucking like a beer or not. I can't be asked.
It's like Crunchier. You weren't a fan of Crunchier.
Not really. I know. I had Crunch earlier, funny enough, on tap, and it was absolutely chalk and cheese.
The funny thing is, we were at the tastings last Sunday. We did the tastings and finished it off. And I thought I'll have something while I'm here.
Yeah.
And I actually bought a tin of Crunch. It's just normal Crunch. Came home and had that, and it is a fantastic beer. But it's just they serve different purposes. I like Crunch. Yeah, I like Crunch.
I didn't dislike it. I was just going by, I reckon they'll redo it and they'll probably do a few more batches for them. And I mean, as I said, in the review, I think they brewed Crunch 37 times before they released it.
Yeah, you did.
And I don't think I would assume they hadn't done that kind of amount of brewing for this.
No,
I don't know. I mean, perhaps I'm wrong, whatever. I generally am, but yeah, I don't know.
Here's a question for you guys regarding what you were on about regarding Crunch and Crunchier. Do your expectations go that little bit higher when you have a core offering from a brewery and then they release it in an imperial version? Do you think you're going to get a better experience?
I get it a lot certainly with barrel aged stuffs from the base beer, the stouts. I tend to prefer base beers, rather than a barrel aged version, because I think sometimes you can lose something. I think maybe a little bit of intensity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just.
I think when you see a core range something, and then they come out with something that they're saying is going to be a step beyond, your natural reaction is to expect that.
Another level, almost double layer of pleasure.
Yeah, and sometimes it doesn't hit. Sometimes it does. I think with Crunch and Crunchy, I think two very different styles, or they're not style, but they're very different beers, they're very different stouts.
I'm intrigued to try them. Yeah, I am intrigued.
I'll give it a go, but I mean, it's a bit pricey, crunchier. You're just under about £8 a can.
What did I pay for that? I think it was about 7-8
I
quid.
can't remember what I saw it for.
I think I paid £7.60 something, £7.75 or whatever, which is, I don't often buy cans of that price generally. I wanted to try it.
Crunch is about 4 or 5 quid a tin, isn't it? It's something like that. It's not massive.
It depends where you.
Well, I think I paid £4.
Where you get
I paid £4 for the crunch.
Yeah, £4. I think £4 what I've paid. So, or yeah, maybe. I think I paid $3.70 for it once, or $3.60, whatever. It's just buy it.
Crunch is great.
It's
£4
just awesome.
At £4 a tin, you hate it.
It's worth.
Right, so left field beer. They've got the crunch for £3.50,
That's
and the
a good price.
crunch is $7.75.
Yeah, $7.75. That's what I paid for mine. That's a good price for the crunch.
The crunch
Yeah, it ain't bad. I was looking on there the other day because they got the new. They was saying earlier on about the Brew York. They've got the cherry Tom Cocoa at the moment.
Oh, really? I don't know. Cherry.
Yeah,
I'm a bit like Rob when it comes to stouts and stuff with a bit of cherry in it. I'm like, I don't
go
really.
one or the other way. Yeah.
I'd rather have cherry in a sour, personally.
It can fuck it up a bit, can't it? Fruit in imperial stout sometimes it can be a little bit too much.
Yeah,
I mean, you can age them and then the fruit drops out, and it might be interesting. But I don't know. Maybe cherry and chocolate and stuff would probably work. But
yeah,
I don't know.
I think I had a left-handed giant beer with cherry in it, and that really worked. It was like almost like a gatto-y sort of thing, with plenty of chocolate to back it up almost. So it kind of worked. It paid off.
Yeah. But yeah, I do like my sours. I've really enjoyed my sours this summer. It's been quite. I've got a taste for it.
I've got into sours a little bit. It's not a style that I've ever really.
Yeah.
It's not until the channel started back in. Don't really start April.
May.
Is it May?
Yeah, I think so.
A sour is not something I ever really ventured into.
Yeah.
And it's a completely different style to me, and I've enjoyed the thing. I've enjoyed the experience of trying the different ones. Some of them are horrible, but it's good. I like that. It's a different thing.
I remember when I first started trying to review, because I never mastered it, but trying to review beers. It's like when I first started, I didn't like sours, but I wanted to like them, so I just forced my palate on them. I just drank them.
Yeah,
I hated it. It was awful for about a year and a half, and then my palate slowly started to change. Met up with some people locally, who found the channel, and now they're really good mates and stuff like that, and that they're all into the sours, lambics, Berliner Weisses and stuff like that, and so it's all kind of changed for me now. Now like lambics, I reckon Wonda would love lambic. Have you tried lambics, Wonda?
She tried the Boomkrike yesterday.
Right. Or did you review it or?
Yeah, it went up today.
I need to check it then.
Okay. She liked that. That was cherry, wasn't it? I can't remember.
Yeah.
I think it was cherry.
Yeah, you quite liked that, didn't you? So
yeah, I chose it because I like the bottle.
She actually chose that. So
that's cool.
More lambics.
I think lambics you're gonna love.
With the thing in the top.
The cork.
Yeah. I think you're gonna love lambics, especially when you get, or even when you get to, like trying some Gers and stuff like that. I think you'll love it. I mean, it's not far off.
Very much.
Oh, I had that. Yeah, that's a gozer. Yeah, a bit. Yeah,
Wasn't a fan of that.
that's quite an old can now. Not that it matters for a stock.
Yeah, no,
Not-
that was ages and ages ago.
Oh right, yeah, yeah.
But, the lambic went all right. She did all right with that.
I think I drank it in the end.
Yeah, so we'll get next weekend out of the way and other bits and pieces and recover, and then we'll see what I've done. We've got Monday. We've got Carlsberg Export coming as a review. We've got to film it at the weekend. So.
You'll get a
Love
ton of
that.
views on that. You get a lot of views on that.
Carlsberg Export. So what we're doing is we've decided to go through Monday, maybe Sunday, Monday. It will be just a supermarket.
Yeah.
Load of old shit.
Yeah, it's cool.
And then on a Friday we'll do something a little bit different.
Yeah, that'd be great if you could get into the Lambeck's one because it's not too dissimilar to some ciders, so it's got that kind of.
As I said to you in the
I said it
review,
was quite close to us. You said it
I
was.
said in the review, as a lambic is the closest beer style you will get to a cider.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
I like my ciders.
But
It was like a mild version of a cider.
yeah, go to Belgium. That's what you should do.
I'll pop to a quick wee, and then we'll
Yeah,
probably have to go.
Yeah, fair dues.
You know.
Yeah, go to Belgium. Cool.
Yeah, I'd love to go over there one day.
Yeah, it used to be much easier.
Germany, Belgium, and Holland.
Yeah, it's just I used to be able to. Well, there used to be a ferry, passenger ferry, running from my town to Ostend. That stopped like 2004. I wasn't into like proper. Well, I was into good beer then, but I didn't tweak.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to go somewhere like Belgium to drink beer. I didn't. I get all the Belgian beers over here in a Belgian bar down the road. They used to have something like more than that, probably about 300 or 400 different types of Belgian beers, and that's how I started. I started off with Belgian beers, coming off lager to Belgian beers about 2001, 2002, something like that. And then it went into
a bit of a step up, isn't it?
yeah. There's so many beers I've had like years ago that I've probably done 3/4 of those, and then went into cask beer, more bit of lager, bit of Belgian beers, and then the lagers and stuff just stopped, like the mainstream. I couldn't do it now.
Well, we had to go tonight with the Budweiser, and I've just chucked mine out. I've just opened the garage door and just chucked it out. It's just
the Budvar's okay. I don't mind the
Budvar's sound. Yeah,
Budvar's all right.
sound.
Yeah,
that's all right.
Budweiser went on the deck, and I'm hoping to have a really shiny patch tomorrow.
I've just tipped mine out the door. How dare you! How dare you!
The grass is pissed again. So,
yeah.
But no, I don't know how I used to drink the shit I used to drink and the amount of it as well.
It's incredible when you look how your taste buds have changed over the years.
Oh God, it's just how did I keep all that down? Just the carbonation of the shit. It's like and pints and pints and pints of it. How did I do it?
Yeah, this one, Craig.
No, what is it? No, I don't think so.
It's a wheat beer from Lidl's.
No,
it was all right.
I've got a Lidl locally, but it's a bit of a mission to get. I can get there. Yeah. I just can't be bothered. I've got Tesco's Extra. I've got a large Sainsbury's, and I've got a Lidl. All pretty well within about a 2 mile kind of radius. But
you want to live in Portsmouth? There's 9 Lidls here, isn't there? Well, there will be shortly. There's one, 2. So Portsmouth is an island.
Yeah.
And there's one by Fratton Park. There's one here. There's one up there. There's four, at least four. There's five.
I used to come down to Portsmouth fairly regularly. I used to get the ferry from there to Bilbao on the P&O thing.
Yeah. The Pride of Bilbao.
On the mini cruise thing.
Yeah.
That was brilliant. That was. I used to love doing that.
Yeah, I did.
And then,
I get seasick.
and they stopped doing it. It's like, why do you stop doing it for? I used mainly to do it to go whale and dolphin watching and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
I've
Absolutely
done.
awesome.
That was on the Pride of Bilbao, wasn't it? I've done.
Yeah. I used to. It's probably about mid to early 2000s, something like that.
Yeah, that's about right. Yeah. And they stopped doing it. They had a nightclub on there, didn't they?
Yeah, it was a 3-day. It was a 3-day mini cruise.
It's horrendous.
Used to be able to do it for like 90 quid. Yeah, I got wrecked on that a few times, but yeah, I mean, but it wasn't my thing. It wasn't to go on the beer. It was to get up.
Yeah.
Be on deck all day, looking out.
You're a bird watcher as well, aren't you?
Yeah, some of the stuff we used to see out there, it was amazing. We saw about 100 pilot whales one day, and it was absolutely amazing.
Mm-hmm.
They're all breaching and blowholes going up and stuff. It's awesome. And then I think about 4 or 5 years later, I went again, and there was hardly any. Same time of year.
Oh, okay.
Numbers just dropped. Something was going on in Bay of Biscay. Yeah, the deep waters and shit. But yeah, it was awesome.
We're gonna love you and leave you.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it a day now, I think. Anyway.
Beans.
Get out.
It's nice to chat with you. Nice to chat with you.
Yeah, nice
everyone.
to speak to you finally. Craig, you're a good man, and thanks ever so much for helping us out and the advice. We really appreciate it.
No worries. Anytime.
Yeah, to join us again, Craig.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, no worries. Well, perhaps we'll get all the same beer or something or whatever.
Yeah.
And a cider.
And the cider.
Yeah.
And cider. Don't forget the cider.
We should get cider each. Yeah, we'll get lambic or a cider. I don't mind.
Yeah.
I rarely drink ciders, so there'd be a nice change.
It won't be for me. I don't like them.
I don't mind them, but I just don't.
Embrace the cider squad.
Shut up, Dean. Shut up.
I have no idea what a good or a bad cider is. I don't know what a good or a bad beer is either. But
That's good. That's good stuff, mate.
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah, I saw that 100
Me and Christoph were hammered.
To stop you for 2 seconds, have you seen Christoph's reviews of the 4 shitty beers?
Oh, the cheap Tesco value and all that. Yeah. I haven't watched it yet, no.
Mate, it's gold. It's fucking gold.
Is it?
I said what it earlier. It's fucking gold.
Excellent.
4 cans for £1.
It's brilliant. He's trying to make something out of all these beers. It's fucking brilliant. Absolute gold.
Yeah, old Rafa. Can't beat old Rafa.
Top man.
Right. Yeah, we'll call it a day now, I think, anyway. Thanks for coming on, Craig. Much appreciated, mate.
Cheers, Craig.
Thanks for letting us on. Cheers.
No worries, mate. You're welcome. You're welcome. Right, we'll call it a day now then. Yeah, so Budvar all day long, really, to sum it up.
Shite.
Yeah, fuck all that off. Don't worry about
Not
that.
shite.
Yeah. Right. Ciao.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers.